Still I'm counting seconds cause time flies. Every dollar counts, that's why I'm sticking to my grind. Till my time is up and I run out of my lifelines. This world is mine and I'ma get it. I gotta get it. Still I'm counting seconds cause time flies. Every dollar counts, that's why I'm sticking to my grind. Till my time is up and I run out of my lifelines. This world is mine and I'ma get it. I gotta get it.
Is mine. And everything in it, everything in it. I'm on the grind day and night till my time's up, cause I gotta get it. This world is mine. And everything in it, everything in it. I'm on the grind day and night till my time's up, cause I gotta get it. This world
Yo, I was living in Queens and I said to me the world is yours. And even though it was a song, I still took it to heart. Carry a strong infatuation for cars and truck jewelry. I'm a fly gangster, meaning I'm flaws. Of course, Willie, but the boss ain't supposed to stand on them corners, shoving dimes between the cracks in the walls. And when the beef comes back in the off, that's why I grind till my status is large. See, I ain't like them other fake goons that's actually soft. While on my mission, there's been casualties from battles we lost. Yeah, it's a tragedy, but I can't let it rattle me, nah. I clap my ratchet for my sole possession, and that possession's a globe, cause everything it holds I hold precious. Picture me dying for a gold necklace when the whole world is being laid at my toes. So every hater's only shown exits. If you ain't offering congrats, then it's a closed session. If you don't know, then I propose lessons. Go get 'em. Still I'm counting seconds cause time flies. Every dollar counts, that's why I'm sticking to my grind. Till my time is up and I run out of my lifelines. This world is mine and I'ma get it. I gotta get it. Still I'm counting seconds cause time flies. Every dollar counts, that's why I'm sticking to my grind. Till my time is up and I run out of my lifelines. This world is mine and I'ma get it. I gotta get it. There ain't no limits to the way that I get it. And my opposition's efforts ain't enough to knock me out of position. Interference has no bearings on my visions of business. I'm busy painting perfect pictures you can see when you listen. Get on my caliber, my raps attacking multiple senses. Blemishless penmanship, vindictive to them niggas resistant. No way I'm slacking on my Mac until my living is finished. I smack them backwards with a stack of the benches. And it's a fact, it's an attraction that I'm having a cool business. Many mansions, chickens cooped up in the Hamptons. I hate to school you with the toolie, but you rude and I will bring you to campus. I tell the foolies stay in tune with their manners. Take a couple steps back, remove your shoes before you cruise in my palace. Y'all are sons to me, you're under my status. It's like wanted and I'm crossing from afar, watching over my bastard. Over the globe and I go in with a passion. I ain't playing with it.
And everything in it, everything in it. I'm on the grind day and night till my time's up, cause I gotta get it. This world is mine. And everything in it, everything in it. I'm on the grind day and night till my time's up, cause I gotta get it. This world is mine. It's all mine.
Yeah, yo, recipes to life, the legend. Shout out to Corey Thompson. Man, this world is mine and everything in it. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all already know what's hitting for. Y'all already know how we do. Tell a friend to come on in. We got a hell of a show for y'all today. One big step for Kim K and SAWEETIE. One huge dump on mankind. That is the question today. One big step for Kim K and SAWEETIE, or one huge dump on mankind. We got to talk about it. We got to talk about it because we sell our souls for cheap. A lot of us sell our souls for cheap. Then we get shocked by karma. Yeah. You know, you sell your souls for cheap and then get shocked by the karma. See, it's amazing, right? It's amazing that a lot of people are out here and they know the price of everything, but they don't know the real cost of the situation. Because the question is, what's the real cost of cheap success? We're going to get into this today. We're going to talk about it. We got a hell of a show for y'all today. Because we know knowing the price doesn't stop the pain when the cost hits. It's coming. Yo, did y'all see, first and foremost, I need to understand a couple of things, right? Kim K is back. She's back. She's back. I don't know where she went, but she's back. And it seems as if our good friend Kim K is striving to be relevant, because the first thing I saw was her talking about she's a single mom. Now you're a single mom. Y'all saw that? When she was talking about how she hasn't seen Ye, the babies ain't seen Ye in months. The babies ain't seen Ye in months. So Kim K has become a single mama. According to her, let her tell it. With a net worth of almost $2 billion, she is a single mom. Yeah.
You shut your lying nigga lips up.
Yo, when are y'all gonna when are y'all gonna stop allowing these people to lie and play in y'all face? When are y'all gonna allow these people to stop lying and playing in your face? So now, apparently, she's taking it a couple of steps further. As you may know, she has a new line of skims, and these skims are displaying your public hairs. These are false public hairs. They're false pubes, okay? And they are displaying your public hairs for the people, okay? You get to show the false public hairs and put the skims on top of. I don't know what's going on. I guess, do you put it on top of a baby suit? Is it a baby suit? But it's some skimpy. Hold on. Let's look at the public hair skims. Okay. Let's look at the public hair skims. And I want to know, are y'all, I better not see y'all in these, is what I'm trying to say. I better not see y'all. Man, she calls them faux hairs, faux hairs, I guess. Right? Faux hair skims. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, Lord. Negro. You can't make this shit up, yo. You can't make this shit up. At least I can't. At least I can't. My imagination is good. Damn it, it's not this good though. So we're gonna pull this up. Let's see what some of what's the Afro skims looking like. Yeah. So you can get you some of these. Faux hair micro string thong for skims. Faux hairs micro. Yo, fam. And this is $30. It's a string with some pubes attached to a cardboard. Oh, yes. It's a pube. Wait, I don't even know if I don't even want to be up here. I'm gonna let these pubic hairs, I'm gonna let these public hairs have the scene by themselves, son. Yo, this is so Kimmy, as I like to call her. So Kimmy K decides she's coming out with this new line, right? These faux hair bikini things, these faux hair what flossers, okay? These faux hair flossers. And so she's talking about being a baby mom first. Then she goes into the salacious video shoot or photo shoot that she did with Justin Bieber, and how what's the one thing they asked her, what's the one thing she should be canceled for? And she talked about her salacious video shoot with Justin Bieber when he was 16 years old. Okay. No, this is what she should be canceled for. She should be canceled for this. Looking like you got a you got in a headlock. Yo, fam. Yo, it's already a string. Your ass is already out. You might as well just walk around bucky naked. You might as well just walk around bucky naked. We gotta get into this. What up, though? Emperor Kojak 303 the Great. What's the deal? Make sure you subscribe to Kojak 303 Game and all my other people. Shout out to y'all. What We Know podcast. Y'all couldn't hear the song? Wait, y'all couldn't hear the song? I know y'all said I was muted. Could y'all hear the song at all? Did y'all hear the song that was playing? Put a one in the chat if y'all heard the song that was playing. Yeah, here's a novel idea. Grow some. Yo, put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me, man. I need to know if y'all can hear me. Number one. And then number two, put a one in the chat. Y'all can't hear me? Y'all didn't hear the song? Wait, hold on. What the freak? Hold on. What's going on, family? Okay, so y'all can hear me, but y'all didn't hear the song that was playing. Y'all didn't hear that song that was playing earlier? You couldn't hear the song? What the freak? Yo, that was crazy. So y'all can hear me, but y'all couldn't hear the song. Yo. Y'all heard the early oh shit. So I was grooving all that time and y'all couldn't even hear. Yo, that's crazy. StreamYard is tripping. StreamYard is tripping. Yo, StreamYard is tripping. Yeah, StreamYard is tripping. It was playing. I could hear it the whole time. StreamYard is tripping. Y'all make sure y'all support the show, support the stream. In the meantime, between time, let's get into it before I welcome everybody to the building. Listen, I apologize about that. I was playing This World Is Mine by Life the Legend and Corey Thompson. I don't know why it didn't play. I could hear it the whole time. I was grooving. I was doing my thing, and I apologize to y'all that y'all could hear. I know I probably look crazy as hell. Mouthing the words to the song, singing the song, and nobody even knew what was going on. So I don't know what StreamYard is doing. In the meantime, between time, tell me, put a one in chat if y'all can hear this. I'm a let me see if my sound is working. Hold on. Y'all heard this?
You shut your lying nigga lips up.
Put a one in the chat if y'all just heard what that was.
You shut your lying nigga lips up.
Okay, y'all heard that sound bite. I don't know why. Damn, I don't know why y'all heard the sound. Damn. Y'all couldn't hear the song. Yo, that is foul. Yo, that is foul, yo. Holy shit. That's hey, a big spam. What's going on, Sugarfoot? That is so foul. They doing me dirty today, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all support the show, support the stream. They doing me dirty. They doing me dirty, man. They just cut out my music and shit. That's crazy. Yo, it's something afoot. I'm just letting y'all know. It's some shit going on. I'm letting y'all know. We're gonna talk about that too. Sound will eventually come back. That folks. Once again, Izzy is not reading the chat, shaking my damn head. Yo, somebody tap Izzy and let him know that we can't hear nothing. Yo, thank you, man. Izzy, you didn't have any sound for the last 2 minutes. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. What's up, Dolomite? I guess the hairy trend about to come back. It's got to, because why would women spend all of that money to get a Brazilian wax? And you know them women be, that shit is painful. That shit is painful sometimes. Why would a woman be spending all that money to procure the poom when they gonna pay $30 to wear a damn string and some poops? And Kim K coming out with it, so you know, everybody, y'all know what it is. Make Harry Badge great again. Ew. What's up, Mr. Cinder World? Hey, Big Biz is what's good? What's good with you? Good to see you, fam. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yo, I appreciate y'all coming through and checking me out. Y'all could be anywhere in the world. Y'all chose to be here with me. It means the world to me. So listen. So Kim K is coming out with these, and apparently she has all different kinds of badge patches. You know, that's Neanderthalish. God, shit. Oh my God, bruh. The freak. Oh my, yo, I'm glad I ain't never seen Nova JJ that had that on it. I'm glad I have never seen Nova JJ with that on it. That would have, yo, that is scary. I guess it's coming out in time for Halloween. I don't know. What kind of Harry and the Hendersons coochie is this? What kind of Harry and the Hendersons coochie is this? Oh my God, bruh. Hell no. Let's see what the blonde look like. Yeah, the freak. Yeah, that's some great. Is that some gray hair, Cuda? What is going on here? Oh. The snappy nappy. Shit. What's going on? We have Bush again. You a Bushman? Are you a Bushman, Cajun? Just tell us you a savage without telling us you're a savage, man. I don't like hair in my food, and I love. Yeah, we understand. You didn't have to say the second part, nigga. Shit, we got it. Give me one quick sec. I'm gonna leave y'all with this visual for once. The audio ain't working, so I'm leaving y'all with this visual for one quick second. Oh my God. Yo, that is crazy. That is crazy. So, welcome to the musical stylings of Kim K. So these are her new skims, gentlemen. Are you getting the skims? Are you getting the skims for your ladies? Would you let your lady walk around like this? Where is she supposed to walk? What in the, like, where? Where? These $32, man. The false hair micro string thong. Coming to the stage. Hairy ass. Coming to the stage. Nut bush. Oh shit. What a world we live in. What a world we live in where this is even possible. But we're gonna get into this today. Coach said, hell no. Ladies, come holler at your boy. Hell yeah, I love, oh my God, this nigga Cajun, man. Cajun, come on, bro. You the only, bro. Hey, listen, ladies, if you furry and you don't feel like getting rid of it, we got at least one man who likes to go through the forest. Okay, if you're furry and you have the Amazon jungle down there, we have at least one brave conquistador. We have at least one brave conquistador who doesn't mind traversing the Amazon jungle. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Chuck Bruton? What's going on? We have one brave conquistador. His name is Cajun Darkfire, aka the Audacity Show. Now he might try to put a peppermint down there too, so you gotta be careful. He don't mind throwing off your pH balance. He might throw a peppermint down there. He got some weird thing that he do with a peppermint. I don't know. I heard a story, but he said you're gonna like it a lot. I don't know about this. I'm just going off of what he said, allegedly. You feel me? So I do not want to be liable nor responsible for what he does with that peppermint. You understand? Anywho. We're going to talk about why knowing the price doesn't stop the pain when the cost hits. Right? This was inspired by Kim Kardashian and her latest revelations, if you will, her revelation about being a single mom, and her revelation. I can't even say that shit with a straight face. She legitimately claimed to be a single mom. I can't make this stuff up. So her latest revelation about being a single mom, and then her latest revelation about a dark secret that was not so secret, that she had inappropriate pictures in an advertisement of sorts with Justin Bieber when he was 16. Now, I believe that this is for the promotion of her new, I don't even know what to call it. She calls this faux hair. I want to call this something different because this deserves a very, and they shit sold out. Whoa. Them shit sold out, B. These shits are sold out. Hold the F up. These shits are sold out, son. Oh, hell no. Can y'all see that? They don't got no sizes and nothing. Even the 3X, XXX, 4X, they ain't got shit. Oh, shit. Yeah, we need the stories, fam. If your girl walk around with them shits or they sold out, B, we need the stories, man. I need the stories. Any of you people, you brothers that your girl bought that joint and be wearing that joint anywhere, please let us know. Please let us. Them shits sold out. I didn't even peep game. Them shits is gone. All of them. They ain't got, look, they ain't got them. Look, I'm highlighting it so you can see. See that line through it? Sold out. All the black ones. Okay, this is the black ones. Let me see. Okay, the damn. Let me see another color. Damn, come on. Join the wait list. You gotta wait for this. Join the wait list. Yo, what she make like 3 of them? Oh, nigga, even those, it's oh my god. That looked like a little puppy up there. What the freak is happening here, man? This is crazy. So apparently, when it comes to modern women, they can get away with what we can't. Okay. Um, if you've been under a rock, you probably haven't heard this story. But if you've been paying attention, then you know that allegedly Sweetie has been in the news as of late. And the latest about SAWEETIE is that, and we're gonna go from complex. This is her reply. We're gonna go with her reply first. Okay, fair use, fair use, fair use. SAWEETIE has been in the news, and it is alleged as if someone has been selling her box and putting a premium. This is a whole new level of putting a premium on your presence. I'm not sure that this is what Grinch had in mind when he said put a premium on your presence. I gotta ask him. A SAWEETIE responds to former associate accusing her of being an escort. Deeply disturbing. A woman who identified herself as May, I guess it's Maybach May, claimed to have worked as SAWEETIE's road manager and said that she secretly worked as an escort. Now, this is somewhat disturbing. I'm not going to lie. It is disturbing. However, what's more disturbing to me is that this quote unquote road manager has got their ass on social media and is basically dry snitching on themselves. They like, yo, I delivered you to this dude. Where's my money? Bitch better have my money. Where's my cut? Where's my cut? You've been selling ad allegedly. You've been selling for me for about 5 years, and I need my cut. I want to get paid. I want to get paid. Now, I thought that prostitution was illegal. Shit, Diddy didn't even get no money. And he got, they gave this nigga 5 years. He didn't get no bread. All he got was the look. He didn't even get paid off of it. So, Miss May, I'm just curious as to why you are on social media trying to get paid from off of escort services that your client has done. How does that work? How does that work? Is there a tax deduction for this? Is there any tax exemptions for that? I'm just trying to understand, because this sounds like a very if this is something that could be done, I would, I might not mind being a procurer of the punani. You know what I'm saying? I might, a provider of sorts. I don't mind providing. It's a hot commodity, especially you put some of them skims on it. I mean, hey, you don't never know what can happen. Okay, so I need to know. Someone please tell me, is this one of those new professions in 2025 that we could get paid off? I would like to know. A SAWEETIE has responded claims from someone claiming to be her former manager, alleging that she secretly worked as an escort. The recent accusations made about me are false, defamatory, and deeply disturbing. SAWEETIE wrote on her Instagram stories, these claims misrepresent the facts and are solely aimed to damage my reputation. This person never managed me. She was simply introduced to me by my family. Her motives are now obvious. I'll let the lawyers take it from here. Let's see what she had to say. Come on, man. Come on now, dog. Okay. Are y'all gonna let it play? Are y'all gonna let it play? We don't want to see that nigga. No play, no play, no play. Okay. So the recent allegations, so this is her response to it. It's her response to it. And so she said that she was allegedly introduced by family. She said Sweetie's friend attempts to expose her while asking for her money in a series of since deleted posts and leaked out alleged Texas. Verbiage like calling Sweetie's new man, Jaden Sancho, a client has led to speculations that the friend is a madam, Sweetie for hire. And these are the alleged text messages right here. These are alleged text messages right here. You read at your own what you call. So May referred to Sancho as a client, prompted speculation that she acted as a madam for Sweetie. She repeatedly claimed that the rapper owed her money and that she was responsible for introducing her to the soccer star. Instead of paying me, she fell in love with the client and told him not to pay me, she claimed. I was a role manager with her, getting her deals. I was solid to this girl. So is Saweetie attempting to run away on the plug? Is Sweetie attempting to run away on the plug? Has she got it? Now, I'm going to tell you, I've experienced something like this before, and it was very heartbreaking. Y'all want to hear about? I've experienced something like this before, not the selling of the booty, but I've experienced. What's up, Lord Jefferson? Hey, Founders Fee, salute. Yeah, it's a Founders Fee, if you will. Yeah, Lord Jefferson, a Founders Fee. I like the way you put that. See, everybody doing it. They hate Diddy. Diddy should not be exactly because Diddy didn't even get paid. Diddy didn't even get paid. This woman, well, she didn't get paid either. So does that? No, Saweetie ran away on the plug. So does that count? Sweetie ran away on the plug. So does that count? She ain't getting paid either. I'm just saying. She got the man. The man got the money. She got the money and the reputation. They out. But yo. So back in the days, I don't know if tell me if I told y'all this story before. Way back in the days, what's the statute of limitations on this? I don't know, but whenever was past the statute of limitations on this, okay? This happened that far ago. It was a long time ago, okay? So whatever the statute of limitation, if it meant I was 5, I was 5. If it meant I was 10, I was 10, but it was a long time ago, okay? Long time ago. So this guy I knew that I thought I was extremely cool with, a barber, my barber at the time. I thought we were extremely cool. And he says to me, yo, man, help me. If you help me get my barbershop, because I was in promotion. He said, man, I see you running around the city, man, doing your thing. Look, if you help me get my barbershop popping, I'll give you 25% of the door. Because you know what I'm saying? I've been over here for a year and I'm paying this exorbitant rent for this building. And man, I'm just telling you, man, I know you can help me. So I'm thinking this is my man. So I'm like, I didn't grow up with him or anything, but I've known him for like 7 years at that point, 7, maybe 8 years at that point. So I'm like, all right, no problem, man. I said, what do you want to do? He said, well, I want to throw parties, but I know with the parties, it's going to be a limitation, right? He said, you know any Swiffers? And I said, I don't know no Swiffers, but I know somebody who does. Okay. I don't know no Swiffers personally, but I know somebody who does. And my man's, and he was my man's. He from the city where my people originally from. And I know him about 4 years at that point. And we would play ball all the time. And that's my guy. So shout out to him. So I say, yo, homie, don't you know such? He said, yep. I said, yo, how much? And see, listen how Izzy bands, but I'm like, yo, how much do I need to take? How much do I need to give you for you to give me that connect and set him up with me? He said, yo, for you is nothing. I'm like, yo, I gotta give you something. He like, nah, fam, you don't have to give me nothing. You straight, and I know you're a solid dude. So you don't have to give me nothing. I got you. So he made the introduction. I'm talking to the girl who has the girls, and I got my man who owns the shop or manages the shop talking to me. I'm the middleman. I'm the man that knew the man with the building, and I'm the man that knew the girl with the girls through my mans. Putting it together. So he says, and boy, was I so good. Listen, please learn a lesson. Tell a friend to tell a friend. This is a valuable game and valuable lesson. Y'all could learn from Uncle Izzy's pain, because I'm telling you, this shit was painful. This shit was painful. Shout out to Rogue C. How you doing, sis? This shit was painful. Tell a friend to come on in, because this shit was painful, and y'all can learn a valuable lesson from this. Okay? So the girl says to me, yo, I want to see the building. I want to see the building so I can know how we gonna set things up, whatever. I'm like, I'm already kind of like, so I'm trying to lock in, right? What's up, Sal? What's going on? So I'm trying to stall that out. My guy says to me, yo, man, yo, fam, like, yo, that's what's up. I need to talk to these girls to just make sure that everything's everything, because you know I got an insurance on this building and stuff like that, and I gotta make sure, even though we doing whatever, I gotta make sure it's up to code. I gotta make sure that it ain't, they ain't gonna bring in the wrong types. Lulu la 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 la. So I'm like, yo, fam, we the street team. We just supposed to let the cast know where it's at and what's going on, what day and time it is. But he was insistent. Why did I let this girl come up there? So the girl comes up there. He meets the girl. He's talking to the girl. And some kind of way behind my back, they exchange numbers. Some kind of way behind my back, they exchange numbers. So I'm getting hyped up. I'm trying to promote. I'm getting my peoples ready. I'm getting things in order, whatever the case may be, because I'm getting 25% of the door. I need this thing to pop. I need it to pop. My name is attached to it in the streets, whatever the case may be, because I already was promoting like a mug. So it's like 3 days before the joint is supposed to go down. This nigga says to me, yo, what up? I got the building. She got the girls. Where do you fit in? I got the building. She got the girls. Where do you fit in?
The disrespect is intolerable. It's unpardonable.
Lord Jesus.
Yeah. I had flyers, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I had put my money in flyers. I had put my money in advertisement. I had greased some palms. And I knew of the dude. And I knew of some of his family. And I knew of the cat. And I would have handled it a different way. But I didn't want to handle it that way. That was some of the most heartbreaking. It wasn't even about the money. The money had a little bit to do with it. But it was like, yo, fam, Damn. Now, I don't know. Allegedly, some people that might have heard of the situation might have, made it difficult for him. Allegedly. I didn't have nothing to do with that. I know. I just told some people asked me, yo, what happened such. And I'll be honest, I ain't seen them in the city since. I ain't seen them since. I don't know what happened to him. But, needless to say, that situation wasn't successful. However, I learned a valuable lesson. It was for me to learn a valuable lesson. Yep. That's why I don't do business with ninjas like that. My late cousin, Dylan, God rest his soul, taught me that he was the first Black to have a McDonald's in downtown Detroit. Shout out to him. Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace to your cousin. But yeah, it's not about it, but it's really not about doing business with Black people, because I've done, or so-called Black people. I've done a lot of good business with a lot of so-called Black people. It's about, you got to secure your investment. And it's also about sometimes, although you can pay the price, you didn't count the cost. And sometimes it costs you a lot, right? It costs you your friendship. Sometimes some things cost people their lives. It costs you heartache and pain. It costs you karma. Some shit is just not worth doing. What's up, Uncle Jeff? What's going on, Uncle Jeff? Why is look like a camp counselor in charge of taking the blind kids on a sightseeing trip? I do business with ninjas. I don't do ninja business. Shout out to him. Salute to that. That's a good. What's up, KP for KC5? What's going on? Hey, listen, man. We've been at it for like 40 minutes. We ain't getting no support. What's up? Everybody throw $5 at us, man. Everybody throw $5 at us, man. What is happening, family? Shit. We cannot stay in business like this.
Cash app during this stream.
The cash app from Izzy Bands. Yeah, bruh.
2 guns with me, I hope niggas play. I was once told jewelry and nice clothes don't mean you getting money. That's something that a broke nigga said.
Break bread or fake dead, break bread or fake dead. Just don't play around, we get down, 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 down. Break bread or fake dead, break bread or fake dead. Just don't play around, we get down, 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 down.
Let's do good business. Make the Cash App ring during the stream.
Now, this sounds like, I'm going to tell you what it sounds like. It sounds like there's no paperwork in place. See, it's okay to do business with people that look like you. It's okay. It's good. That's good business, right? We got to keep the money in the so-called community. However, you have to have your paperwork in place. You have to have your paperwork in place, okay? Because everybody does not operate on an integrity level. We seen the shit on daggone on Jerry Maguire. Who's coming with me? What's the first rule of business? Paperwork. Yeah, you got my word, and you got my handshake, and my word is solid as oak. And then he on to the next one. It's hard to move on when you always regret one. Shout out to Kojak 313 the Great. You know what to do. Shout out to you, good bro. I appreciate y'all. Be like Kojak 303 the Great and support the show, support the stream. You know I mean.
Thanks, man.
Yes, sir.
Got his own money. And baby, when I tell you he's got his own money, I mean the boy has got his own money.
Yo, shout out to Kojak 303 the Great. All hell, the supreme member Kojak the Great. Either bow down or get put down. Yeah, just dilly. Shout out to him. Thank you very much. Because of Kojak 303 the Great, we only need 29 people, at least $5 a piece. Y'all support the show, support the stream. I mean, help us reach our goal. Help us reach our goal today. We're going to open up the panel soon. So it looks as if SAWEETIE didn't have any paperwork with this woman. No confidentiality agreements, confidentiality agreements. And it looks like the woman didn't have actual management paperwork. Shit, I had actual management contracts on my brothers. When I was managing groups, even my brothers that I was managing, both of them, I had actual management contracts because they were my brothers and I loved them with all my heart. But I understood early because there were people that were trying to get in the midst of the business. So I understood early, yo, if we're going to do this, we got to do this right. If we're going to do this, we got to do this right. I need that paperwork. So it's like at the end of the day, when you, like my pops always say, if you cut corners, you can't get square work. If you cut corners, you can't get square work. So you have to make sure that you do what you're supposed to do and keep your paperwork going. Shout out to Jay Lewis. Where you been? Hey, Jay. Thank you. Abundance to you too, Jay Lewis. Good to see you, sis. Shout out to Jay Lewis. Y'all be like Jay Lewis and Emperor Kojak 303 the Great and support the show, support the stream. You know, I mean, yes.
You don't mind if I say this out loud. How wonderful life is, 'cause you're in the world.
I love you. 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 So the homie Dre, I got a homie named Dre, and he was running a clothing brand, a small clothing brand, small clothing brand. And a vendor asked him and told him that he could get a huge discount and get the shirts for just $5,000 for the boat. Now that's basically half the market price, half what he normally paid. Now they said if you pay this $5,000, today and today only, you wire to us, that price is good. So basically, we'll sell you what we normally sell you for half the price, but you gotta wire us the money today. You gotta get it into us today. So he looked at it and he's like, damn, normally I pay about 10 racks for the shirts, and my profit is about $7,500. So he like, but if I cop these joints today and I get them joints for half price, my profit gonna be like 30,000. So he was bragging to us, yo, son, he was bragging to us. He was like, yo, I'm saying, son, you know what I'm saying? My connect just hit me. I got that work, you know what I'm saying? I got that work for the low, B. I'm telling you, we about to eat. We about to eat, son. I'm about to 5X this shit. We about to get. So he's like, all right. So now, 2 months later, when the shipment arrives, they were smaller size shirts. They were inconsistent. They were the shirts, them shirts that have the irregularities in them, the shirts that have the flaws in them. The quality is like, it's like the ink was rubbing off. So the people that were buying the shirts, they weren't having it. They were returning these shirts in bulk. They were returning these shirts en masse, right? So the people that were promoting it began not to promote it anymore. The people that were hyping up whereas he had high reviews, he had high praise. Everybody in the city was buzzing with him. Everybody was tapping in with him. Nobody wanted to be associated with that because that shit was trash. So basically, by the time it was all said and done, he ended up being about $5,000 in debt. He ended up being about $5,000 in debt. Instead of making that $30,000 profit, he ended up being like 30. He ended up being like $5,000 in debt. So he knew the price, but he couldn't count the cost until the bill was due. It's the illusion of the good deal. Yeah, that's an old scam right there. Yeah. Like, yo, listen. And I told y'all, part of what I do that's a little bit different than a lot of people is I bring a lot of the old sayings back. It's my firm belief that a lot of these old sayings used to save us a lot of time, energy, money, whatever the case may be, right? So there's an old saying that goes a little something like this. If it's too good to be true, it probably is. Okay. If it's too good to be true, it probably is. The homie Angry Man turned me on a long time ago to the show that he was watching. I didn't get a chance to watch it quite the way he watched it, but you know how Angry Man tells his stories. And Angry Man tells his stories vivid and paints vivid pictures. He's always been like that, right? And so he was telling me about this con artist. It's like this series about these con artists, and they was running this con and they was running this play. And one of the things that he said stuck out to him, which always stuck out to me from what he said, was you cannot run a con on somebody who's not looking for something for nothing. Let me say that again, because that's worth repeating. Yo, shout out to the homie. That's worth repeating. Let me bars. Bars. You can't run a con or a play on someone who's not looking to get over, on someone who's not looking for something for nothing. You can't run a con or a play on somebody who don't want anything. Because they ain't going. No matter what you do, no matter what you say, they ain't going. But there's some people that they continue to be tricked and led away by their own desires and their own lust of their own mind. And so all a person got to do is say, yo, if you give me this, you're going to get that, and I'm going to give you this. And they just gone with the wind. They just going with the wind. They just, oh, yeah, I'm about to get paid. Yo, shit, I'm about to get paid. Now, don't get me wrong. There's business and there's legitimate investment, and there's things where you can 100x, 1000x, 10,000x, millionx your money. You can. At the same time, it's called calculated risk. It's called making calculated risk and calculated steps. Right? That's those 100 facts. I know I was born on Friday, but I wasn't born yesterday. And if I was, I've been up all night studying facts. I was born that night. It just wasn't last night. You understand? You dig? You underdig what I'm saying? I was born at night. It just won't last night. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but it's like, yo, I seen a homie and I felt bad. I think I told y'all about this. I felt bad, right? One of my homies was going to cop an outfit, right? And he had enough. he had enough for the outfit. And again, these are a long time ago stories, but he had enough for the outfit. But he needed more because he wanted the outfit, plus he wanted all water cash. And it just so happens that these dudes was outside the store and they had big knots of money. And they had this thing where they was doing this card thing and with the card. And then a woman was there and a woman kept picking the card. And so she kept getting paid. A woman kept picking the card, so she kept getting paid. And I'm looking at it. I'm looking at him. I'm looking at them. I'm looking at them. I'm like, yo, fam, come on, let's go. Let's go in the store. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, bro. Let's go in the store. But my homie looking like, son, you see all that bread they got? Yo, shorty getting paid. Shorty getting paid. Now, they got me because at the time, I was strapless. And I've always been a person that I don't like being strapless. And so they was like, yo, son, I'm telling you, we got a bunch of straps. We got a bunch of straps for sale. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, let's get finished with this. And then we go to the van and we got you. If you want to buy a strap. And they're supposed to be clean out the box, brand new. We just came from the store, from the gun, the place, the show, the G store, the G show. I'm like, word? Yeah, we got a bunch of them from the G show. Okay, they legit, they brand new out the box. Now, and again, this is a long time ago, but it just happened to be one of them times where I was strapless, and I didn't like being strapless. I just didn't. And so, and I was actually in the market. So, yeah, definitely another scam. I got stories for that. So I fell back off my homie a little bit. I'm like, okay, these ninjas is cool. You know what I'm saying? They ain't on no bullshit. Boy, was I wrong. What's going on, Willing to Win? Good to see you, fam. Another scam it is. But listen. Bro, so can I be real with y'all? I've been green before, bro. I've been green to the game sometimes. I got a couple of times. I don't get got often, but I got a couple of times. You heard me? My man's got me with that whole play with the thing with the girls. He got me, but it ended up working bad for him. I got a couple of times, boy. I got. I'm gonna tell you about another time. If y'all support the show, I need at least 7 because this shit is embarrassing. I'm gonna tell you about my homie because that was on him. But I got a huge shot. Excuse me. I got super got. Excuse me. Whew. See, I'm allergic to getting got. I got super got one time. I'm talking about like I couldn't even believe I fell for this shit got. But I need at least 10 people, at least $5 a piece for me to share that. I need at least 10 people, at least $5 a piece to the Cash App, preferably, but to the Cash App or the Super Chat. And I will tell this story. I promise you it's embarrassing. And I promise you, man, but it may help somebody, but I need to get paid because shit, I lost a lot of bread on that getting. So anyway, So my man gets in where he fits in. And lo and behold, every time he does not pick the right card. Every time he knows the card, but he picks the wrong card. I seen that. It's right there. It is. Yo, what you think is? I'm like, yo, son, I ain't got nothing. I told you, let's go. But, with straps, let's go, bro. I told you, let's go. I ain't got nothing to do with this. I don't know what card, bro. I don't know. This is trick. I know this trick. This is trick. I know trick. See, at the time, I had never seen the cards in person. I seen the thing with the ball. With the ball, they do the cap and the ball, and and the bottle caps and the ball. I seen that shit in person in New York, but I ain't never really seen the cards. I heard of the cards, but I never seen the cards. And then I know people that could do card tricks. So like I know niggas is nice with the cards. So I ain't really trust that shit. I'll be honest with you. But my man's, he felt like it was a good deal. He seen Shorty getting all this money. And it's just ironically when he rolled up, when we rolled up and he rolled up on the game, Shorty just happened to go her own way. I don't know why it worked out like that, but it's ironic that Shorty just happened to just go, you know, get the money and leave. Very interesting. You buy that piece, it's hot as F, and it'll jam you up on you, man. Not only that, it's a whole, bro. Not only that, it's worse. It's way worse than that. But I need at least 10 people, at least $5 piece to tell this story. So my man's losing. He's losing. And so he lose all the bread he had in his pocket. Poor bastard. He lose all the bread he got in his pocket. So the dude says, yo, I know you said that your man's is trying to get, you know, whatever. And yo, man, that's a nice chain, B. I tell you what, I got 3 joints left. If you put up the chain, I'll put up the 3 joints. And then, you know what I'm saying? When you win, then y'all could just have them 3 joints or whatever the case may be. So I'm like, B. So like, yo, go in with me, man. What you think, bro? You trying to get a joint anyway? Yo, if I win, you gonna get the joint for me? And I'm like, man. I'm looking at it. I'm like, man, bro, you ain't that now. So now he trying to get mad at me. Like, yo, I'm like, yo, you ain't had enough. That was Kane whipping your ass. You ain't had enough. That's it. You ain't had enough. That man that took all your money. Now you gonna put your chain up too? You ain't had enough, bro. And my man had it. My homie had a nice chain. You know what I'm saying? Thick Cuban joint. That joint is fire. I'm like, yo, fam, don't do it. It's like Ice Cartel when they be going around with them dice. Yo, y'all ninjas is crazy. Could you imagine? Side note, sidebar. Could you imagine what would possess you to say, yo, yeah, I want to play Ice Cartel for whatever. I want to play with them. And 9 times out of 10, when you see them, they winning. And they winning big. What? Like, why would you even? I'm not saying they doing something. I don't know what they doing. I'm just saying. I just common sense, right? So my man, kind of like the people that be going at Ice Cartel, he put up his chain. They took his chain. He lost again. And that man was pissed. Yo, as a matter of fact, I think it was like 4 months. I think it was like, of course, he didn't go to the club. I went to the club. He didn't go to the club. Me and my people went to the club. He didn't go. We was telling him we paid for him, whatever. He was just sick. He was like, nah, he couldn't get no outfit. You know what I'm saying? I was at the store, so I was going to get my outfit. I was at the store. I'm getting my outfit. So I'm at the store. I'm going to get my outfit. He couldn't get no outfit. He couldn't get fresh. And he had no bread in his pocket. And he lost his chain. Oh, my man was sick. Yo, he was sick. He didn't speak to me for like 4 months. Yo, he didn't speak to me for like 4 months after that. But I got worse than that. I'm talking about him, but I got worse than that. But y'all gonna have to break bread for that. Y'all gonna have to break bread for that. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, the illusion of a good deal. Price is the number one or the number on the tag. Cost is everything that number doesn't show. Price is the number on the tag. The cost is everything that number doesn't show. Time you'll spend fixing what cheap breaks, repetition you'll burn while explaining, energy you'll drain redoing what shortcuts wreck. When you sit in there and you're trying to cut corners, you're trying to take the shortcut, you're trying to take the easy route, that is far more costly than just paying the price to do it the right way the first time. I promise you, I had homies that done all types of things to get. I had a homie, and you know, he was used to getting money. And then his money, you know, the work dried up. His money dried up. And you know what I'm saying? He was used to getting money, but now he wasn't getting money. So, you know, the attention that he was used to getting, he wasn't getting no more. The fresh that he was used to being, he wasn't as fresh no more. Whatever the case may be, right? And so he hears of a lick that seems to be a guaranteed thing. He hears of a lick for like 300,000 that seems to be a guaranteed thing. His man, who was his right hand man, 100 grand, had people that had to come to him to pay him money for certain situations, right? And it was all legal and legit. However, they come up with the bright idea that my man's is going to stick up the people before they get to his man's, right? My man's is going to stick the people up. The people got 300 large in a bag, and they got to give it to my man's man on some legitimate shit. But so my man's and my man, they come up with the play. Yo, all right, look, this is what we're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Because if they give it to me, I gotta put that in the system. They give it to me, I gotta put that in the system. Yeah, 300,000 in the bag, bro. I may or may not be exaggerating a little bit to preserve the guilty, to protect the guilty and the presumed innocent. But anyway, so my man's, you know, I can't tell exactly how it is. My man, but the premise of what I'm saying is 100% what happened. So my man's, I guess, goes and he does the play. They get the money. He does the play. They get the money. But some kind of way, the people put 2 and 2 together like, yo, come on. Like, I'm supposed to meet you with this money, this cash. I already was suspicious. I meet you with the cash. And then when I go to meet you with the cash, somebody pop up on me and take my shit. Like, come on, fam. Like, nah. So they got real litigious. They got real litigious. So because it was legit and because it was the amount of money that it was, they went to the authorities. And so, you know, who's the first person that these people are going to question? Damn, 300,000 a bag shit. Yeah. Who's the first person? Anybody, everybody, tell me. Who's the first person that these people are going to question? I wish I was around y'all back. Well, not you. The first person that people are going to question is the dude with the legitimate business, who was my man's man, who was part of the plan to get the shit popping. Man, no, you don't wish you was around us back in the day, bro. Yo, we lost a lot of soldiers, man, and we got a lot of trouble. We lost a lot of soldiers and got a lot of trouble, bro. You don't wish you was around us. We got a lot of money, but shit is not all. One thing I've learned for sure, 2 things for certain, it's never good to rob somebody or delete somebody for some money or some material things. It's never good to rob somebody or delete somebody for some material things. It never works out. And I know people that got a lot of money from it. A lot of money from it. It never works out. It never works out. Fam, let's say for the sake of conversation, let's say for the sake of conversation that you hit a lick, on somebody, and the lick is $300,000. Okay, 300,000. Let's say you hit a lick, and the lick is 300,000. Let's say that lick, because it's $300,000, you get caught, and then you get 10 years in prison. It's easy math. That's $30,000 a year for 10 years. You mean to tell me that you can't use your creativity, your imagination, and your god doggone whatever, ingenuity, whatever, and you can't do something better than god doggone 30,000 a year for 10 years? Now, granted, it's not 300,000 all at once. 300,000 all at once is a whole lot different than 30,000, but over time, it's not worth it. It's just not worth it, because the truth of the matter is, let's even do this. Let's say that you hit a lick, and you hit a lick for 300,000, and then you get 7 years in prison. Nigga, that's less than $43,000 a year, bro. What are we talking about? See, this is the thing. A lot of people know the price of things, but they don't know the cost of things. Not to mention that you putting your family and yourself in physical danger, because $300,000 to certain people is a whole lot of money. To others, it's not that much, but to some people, $300,000, shit, I know some people who would take your head off for $500, which is sad, but it's true. I know of some people allegedly that may scalp you for $500. Sad, but it's true. You know? Oh, I was wild boy back then. I had tracks set up around my hood and everything. Cast on. I was pulling weight back in high school. Man, I bet pushing weight. Hey, y'all support the show, right? Support the stream. So it seems as if the lick was a hell of a lick. And don't get me wrong, my peoples even got to spend most of that money. But guess what? He was broke after a year. My peoples, don't get it wrong. My peoples was in a position where he was able to touch most of that money, and he spent it. But guess what? They went to his mans, who was part of the people who set the shit up. His man snitched on him, and his mans got away, basically, and he ended up doing 7 years. He got to spend the money, but it wasn't worth 7 years of his life. He got to spend the money. But most of the shit he spent the money on, it got old, it deteriorated, it got lost, some got stolen, some it's just frivolous. Listen, you could do whatever you want to do. It's your right. You can do whatever you want to do, however you want to do it. But it's always a cost to everything. So Kim Kardashian and SAWEETIE are prime examples of women who may or may not be. Yo, what is up with this? This is a delay. It's like a hitch in my damn thing. Yo, let me set this. I'm gonna go ahead and open up the panel. I guess y'all don't want to hear about my story though. I got a doozy for y'all. There's so many stories I can't share on the internet, which I hate it. I wish I lived a better life. Like I'm trying now to be a better person. I'm trying now to be a better person. I wish, there's times I don't really live with regrets, right? At the same time, there's times that I wish that that I had been a more upstanding person, right? Damn, my bad, y'all. I didn't mean to do that. but I wasn't. I've always been a good person. At the same time, I looked up to my role models at the time was gangsters. And when your role models is gangsters, and when you look up to gangsters, and when you think that you want to be involved in gangsterism, you make a lot of bad decisions, and you do a lot of things that are not necessarily in your best interest or in the best interest of yourself or your loved ones. So I've made a shit ton of mistakes. I've done a lot of things I had no business doing I can't talk about. I can't talk about. I can't even talk about it. It's crazy. Like, I got a lot of experience. And there's a lot of things I can't talk about, but there's just some things I just can't talk about. Because there's a lot of people attached to things, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I forgot them all anyway. I forgot. I don't even know. I'm legally blind. I don't know nothing. I forgot everything. I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. Yep, that's how it goes, especially when you're young as F. Alexa, play the Guns and Butter scene from Baby Boy. Right? Yeah. There's two types. I got you. You don't even need Alexa. I got you, man. You know, I got you, man. Guns and Butter skit. I got you. Oh look! Tell me if you can hear it in a second. I'm gonna see. Hopefully y'all can hear it. Tell me if you can hear it.
There are two type of niggas in this world. There are niggas with guns and niggas with butter. Now what are the guns? The guns, that's the real estate. The stocks and bonds. Artwork, shit that appreciates with value. What's the butter? Cars, clothes, jewelry, all that other bullshit that don't mean shit after you buy it. That's what it's all about. Guns and butter, baby. Little dumb motherfuckers.
Yes, sir. I'll be wanting to play the track after that, but yeah. Listen. The panel's open. Y'all support the show, support the stream. You know what I mean? The panel is open. Again, if we can't get no support, there's no way that we can continue to do business like this. Now, y'all can listen. Now, this is a whole nother thing. They are trying to trick you. Let me say that. They are trying to trick you. I gotta make a pivot real quick about this donation situation, right? Yo, fam. Think about it. If they have people in play, the legacy media is fading out. And we all know that certain content creators are endorsed, are backed, and are promoted by legacy media outlets, shadow legacy media outlets. So if you have people getting up here, which it looks like they dubbing my shit. I don't know what's going on. My shit is really on some bullshit. But listen, if you have people that are sitting there and talking against the people, supporting the people, guess what that promotes? It no longer is YouTube. It's corporate tube. It's y'all know what I'm saying? Corporatocracy tube. It's where no longer we can express ourselves how we see it and what we've been through in our experience, which y'all can relate to and which y'all sign up to see and you can learn from. It is, their agendas being pushed because they are putting the financial backing behind these creators. Do not fall for the bullshit, y'all. Do not fall for the bullshit. It sounds good. Oh, well, they get this and they get that, and y'all shouldn't do this, and how you gonna do that? Nah, that sounds good. But like I said, if everybody throws $5 to us a piece, we got more than enough. If everybody collectively just say, here's $5, that's light. Now, the people that got a lot more, that want to share a lot more, they can. They're more than welcome to. I appreciate it. At the same time, if we did $5 a piece, there's more than enough. We could keep our show going, and we could keep talking about the things that y'all want to talk about, the things that represent you, the things that you can learn from, and the way that you can learn from it. If we cut that out, all we're going to have is a bunch of y'all see what they do. You see what they do. Not that Shannon Sharp was right, but you seen what they did to Shannon Sharp. You seen what they did to Paul Pierce. You seen what they did to whoever else. If they make you, they can break you. If we make ourselves, if we cooperate with ourselves, there ain't nothing that they could do. There ain't nothing they could do with us for real. If they make you, they can break you. If they give it to you, they can take it away from you. And some people say, well, this their plan. But nah, if you for the people, funded by the people, and the people are rocking with you, and we're rocking with each other, and we are each one teach one, reach one, and we are holding each other and building each other up. Group economics. There's nothing they could do with us. But I'm telling you right now, you cannot complain when you see your people start talking like this and talking like that. I'd rather do something else before I do that. I'll be honest with you. I'd rather do something else before I do that. At the same time, I mean, how can y'all blame them if y'all don't take care of them? If y'all don't take care of them, if y'all ain't putting in, if y'all ain't chipping in, if y'all ain't making sure that your people are good, how can you blame them? Now, I understand how you feel if you support people and then they turn their back on the community. I promise y'all, I give y'all my word, my oath that I won't do that to y'all. If y'all support me, if y'all get behind me, I'm always going to support you and get behind you and lift y'all up. That's my word to y'all. They're going to have to just take me out because I'm not selling y'all out. Now, we might not always agree. Y'all know I'm a little different. I don't always agree. Y'all don't always have to agree with me. Always have to like think like I think. And I don't require y'all to think like I think or operate just like me. At the same time, as far as selling y'all out, I would never. Right? Have no shame when it comes to these ninjas, because these ninjas have no love for you. Appreciate the fact you're still here to speak about it. Hey, facts. That's 100% facts. Yo, thank you very much. I appreciate you. I know 100% what you talk about, Bishop J. Jermaine. Thank you very, very much. Y'all be like Bishop J. Jermaine, my man Emperor Kojak 313 the Great, and Jay Lewis, and y'all support the show, support the stream. You know what I mean?
I'm on my grind to get this money. I can't stop it till I'm filthy. With the wood, the people, Zebo like the rock. I drop. I ain't no trapper. I'm a hustler.
God damn it, I like the way you do bit.
I appreciate y'all very much. Exactly. Don't get chopped in half playing in between. It's either us or them. Yeah, man. But this is the thing. We gotta uplift each other. We cannot allow each other to starve. You got a privileged dude. I don't even know this dude like that. I don't even know. Angry Man was talking about it. He was playing the video. Shout out to Angry Man playing the video about this content creator allegedly that was talking against people supporting. They talk, well, your YouTubers. You know how easy it is to do YouTube? No, the hell it's not. Maybe for him it is, but yo, no, the hell it's not easy doing YouTube. Trucker wave in the back, so I know it's you. Shout out to my man Trucky L in the building. How you doing, bro?
Hey, what's popping? I'm feeling that fit though. I like that.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Hey, listen, but no, it's not. No, it's not easy doing YouTube. This shit is difficult. This shit is challenging, especially if you want to do it on a higher level. Like it's not easy. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could lie. I wish it was easy, but it's not. Right? And so for dude that is obviously in a privileged position, obviously have some whatever backing or some whatever thing that he came in with, for him to sit there and talk about, oh well, you know, for y'all to support, nah, y'all need to support because YouTubers make most of their money off of AdSense. No, the hell we don't. No, the hell we don't. It's sad what we get off of AdSense. Unless you got 10, 20, 30 million subscribers, then maybe you make a decent money off of AdSense. But unless you have 10, 20, 30 million subscribers, nah, hell no, you don't. It's the people that fund you. It's the people that make your show or break your show. It's the people that donate and help you keep you up. And then whatever products or services that you're selling in addition, it ain't no assets, especially with a smaller channel. Shout out to my man Bishop J. Jermaine. Thank you for the double up. I have no love for the community, Izzy. I left that shit years ago. Negroes, most of them are brainwashed, and I had to come to that reality. Hey, shout out to you, man. I understand. I don't agree, but I understand. I understand why you did what you did. Salute to you.
Thanks, man. I got money.
Yo, Trucker, what say you, man?
What's poppin', man? I'm sorry.
What's good with you?
I'm just catching up on trying to. Can you give me like a quick 30 seconds? Like, what was your lesson today?
Basically the cost, the price, knowing the price of everything, but not really calculating the cost. And everybody is willing to do what they want to do until that bill is due. And once that bill is due, nobody want to pay the tab. Nobody wants to pay the tab, man.
I think it's just a lot of people don't understand. They don't, they ain't got that like we grew up on. You know what I'm saying? Like that hustle mentality all day, every day. You know, things like it ain't that. It's the everybody expects everything to be given. You know, and it's pretty. That's pretty. That's our economy right now. You know, people crying and complaining about how many hours of work they working. And then you find out they only working 40 hours. You like, what the hell? You only working 40 hours. What you expect? So, I mean, it is what it is, man. Let they ask for it.
All right. Hey, shout out to Bishop JJ, man. He said Izzy Bear still wants to save these Negroes, and you can't. Not even the preachers can say, well, I don't want to save anybody. I can't save anybody. None of us can, right? Only God saves, fam. It's not that I want to save them, right? It's that I understand that, we are going to need each other sooner than later. We are. Like, there's no way we're going to be able to withstand what is to come all by ourselves. So, since no man is an island and we can't stand alone, we have to be able to commune in unity. You know what I'm saying? And figure this stuff out. Now, of course, the people that's detrimental to that, I don't have nothing to do with them. But people that's productive and people that we could build with and people that we could grow with, absolutely. Go ahead, Trevor. What's that?
I agree, but I agree with dude. Like shit, the ones that you know what I'm saying. Like sometimes you just gotta let a person walk down that street and then watch from a distance as their body get dismantled. You gave them warnings. You know what I'm saying? Like we know what we need, man. But people try to be rebellious and things like that. So gotta let them learn the hard way. Just don't backtrack. That's all I'm saying. Once you go down that street, don't try to run back. Don't bring their ass over here. Stay your ass across the street.
Well, I don't. You know, I'll be honest with you. I don't look at like that. Let me ask you a question. Let me pose it with a statement first, and I'm gonna ask you a question at the end of it. Okay, is that cool? So for me, right?
Mm.
Sometimes I need to remember, right? Sometimes I get slack on what I already know or know what I'm supposed to be doing or know how I'm supposed to be moving. Does that ever happen to you where you catch yourself sometimes and you be slipping, you're like, damn, I knew better than that. I know I should. And then so sometimes, so I'll be honest with you, a lot of times I'm talking to myself, right? I'm just using the audience, but a lot of times I'm talking to me, right? Or I'm talking to somebody like me that may just need to hear it to remember. It's not like y'all don't know this or nobody don't know this stuff, but sometimes we need to hear it again, maybe from a different perspective, maybe from a different point of view or vantage point, and then it sparks something in us and it gets us back on point. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah, I could see that.
So it's not really about saving anybody new. It's about reminding myself a lot of times, keeping myself in order a lot of times. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you. It's nothing wrong with that, but I'm saying the ones that like my sister told me, and she paying the price right now. Let me learn my lesson. Her exact words. You feel me?
That's sick. That's a sick thing. That's sad and sick. Damn.
Yeah,
Look,
yeah. I never,
look,
I would never forget that, dog. And as
this,
much as me and my dad was trying our best, she said them words, and we was like, all right.
yeah, look.
You a dark, sick person, man. You know that?
Yeah.
That's dark and sick, man. That's dark and sick. Yo, a person that someone's trying to save them and help them from falling into the pit in the trap, and they still go to the pit in the trap anyway and say, yo, let me learn by myself. Hey, yo, you got it.
Yeah,
you're not that smart, but you got it.
you got it. That's exactly.
What else can I do?
And that was the whole. That's exactly what me and my dad did. And now I know
But
for
she didn't
sure
listen.
it's eating her up.
Yeah,
It's
she wish
eating
she would
her
have
up.
listened. Yeah. That's how it always is. You got to learn to live with regrets. Hey, thank you, Brandon86. Y'all be like Brandon86. I appreciate that cash app. My brother, Brandon86. Thank you so much, family. Y'all be like Brandon86 and support the show, support the stream. You know what I mean?
Thanks, man.
It don't matter what the situation, I'm just tryna climb any obstacle a nigga facing. See it through in due time. It's a marathon, you gotta pace it. You can't press rewind, you get left behind. Just grind and the rest be fine. No matter what the situation.
Hey, my sister, Just Me in the building. Good to see you, sis. Good to
Hey,
see you.
long time. How you
Hey,
doing, Jasmine?
Just Me is in the building. Good to see you. Tell your husband we said what's up. Shout out to you and your husband. Salute. Hey, my man Bishop J. Jermaine said, no, I used to believe like you. We're not the same people like our ancestors. What makes you say that, Bishop J. Jermaine? How don't you think that's part of the problem? Don't you think, Bishop, right? And you, my man, 100 grand. You know I got a tremendous amount of love for you. We don't always agree, but you know we one in the same, fam. You, my man's 100 grand. At the same time, what I have to ask you and what I want to know is, you don't think that that's part of the problem that we're facing today? The fact that each of our generations have to start over and start from scratch and don't build off of what the next generation before them did. You don't think that that's part of the reason why we're so-called so far behind? Like, I don't want. I want to understand why you say we're not our ancestors. That's problematic if we're not our ancestors, right? Our ancestors were resilient. Our ancestors were winners. Our ancestors were people who endured and were able to thrive in the face of adversity and hardship and obstacles. Our ancestors were people who gave us the opportunity to even live like we live today. So how can we not be our ancestors? How can we not be them? Help me understand that.
Well, to his point, I could kind of see his point, and I definitely feel the way you feel too. I just think, in 2025, a lot of folks are pretty much, they don't even care. They don't care nothing. They don't hell. You see our own people celebrating other people's deaths. You get what I'm saying? So nah, I mean, but we should, be I want to say like our ancestors, but you know what I'm saying? It's a little bit different. That's what I'm saying. Like back then, folks would go out their way. Hell, they would even let people live with them. This, that, and the third. But I don't even think they was like that too. I think, truth be told, I think our folks was pretty much like, I'm gonna help you, but ain't nobody help you more than you help yourself. So
I mean, and that's always going to be true, right? The best
yeah,
help is at the end of your own two wrists, right? My mentor told me the best help is at the end of your own two wrists. Like, yo, you're never going to get no help like the end of your own. The cavalry is not coming, like my man Chris Gardner said. They ain't coming to save you, right? But
yeah,
but this is the thing. So you should always have a level of self-sufficiency and self-reliance, right? There should always be a level of that. At the same time, there needs to be a commune with others that are working towards a common goal or a common ideal, right? And we don't have to see everything the same way or be a monolith. However, it's very detrimental to us, the fact that we have to keep starting over and starting over and starting over. And I believe that that's a personal choice, right? Isn't that a personal choice? Shout out to Brandon 86.
no, I feel you, man.
Isn't that a personal choice? Don't we have, y'all tell me in the audience, don't we have a choice as to whether we live like that or we don't live like that? Don't we have a choice as to whether we decide to be the change? Now, trust me, I have family members and I understand how that shit go. And you know what I'm saying? Some of them are good and work and loyal, and some of them got their own agendas and selfish and do their own thing. It is what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you can't force nobody to do anything. At the same time, you do have personal accountability. You can decide for yourself. As for me and my house, this is how I'm gonna live, this is how I'm gonna move, and this is the example that I'm gonna show, right? You can do that, right?
Yeah, you can do that. I just think I think personally our biggest issue is that we keep trying to we invest into the wrong folks, man. We invest too much into the wrong folks instead of into the right folks. And I don't understand um, why that continues to happen, but I just think now I think it's kind of reverting to that. You know, people starting to catch on, people starting to open their eyes, people not like even people now are starting to even cut off their own family members,
Yeah.
like on the real. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because that's the only way this shit gonna get solved, bro. Like real talk. Like we want what we want, and everybody can't go. So that's where we at now. Even our own children at
Yeah.
this point. So
Some of them, unfortunately. But this is the thing, right? So Freeze on Loop, man, that's very eloquently. You eloquent brother sometime, man. I don't shout out to you. Hey, we inherit the world our ancestors built, but not the discipline that built it. Salute is in chat. Yeah, that's a very profound statement, bro. And I could agree 1,000% with that.
Me too.
But we can, yes, we do have personal. Yeah, the problem is always choice. Yep. And I give you that. Mr. Center of the World says, I've never been a petty ninja, but I understand why you would want to piss on some folks' grave. Damn. Now I ain't never want to piss on nobody's grave. That's like, wow. That's wild. See, that's what I'm saying. I'll be honest, y'all. I don't have that type of mindset or mentality. Like I said, even the dude that did me dirty with that thing, I wanted to make it happen, but God did whatever he did to him. I didn't have to do nothing to him because I'm the type of person, I don't want to see nobody hurt for real. The only way I'm gonna hurt you is if I feel like you're gonna hurt me or you're gonna hurt mine, right? Other than that, I could live and let live. I could just go my way, let you go your way, and I don't have to take nothing from you. I don't want to see no harm go to you. As long as you don't bother me, as long as you don't bother mine, as long as you don't try to touch nothing I got going on, you're good. I can live and let live. I definitely have that heart to live and let live. I don't want to take nothing from nobody. I don't want to hurt anybody. I don't want to see anybody messed up. I just don't. So I don't understand that piss on a person grave mentality. That's wild. Pissing on graves.
I could kind of. It's only like honestly, I might sound like a hypocrite, but I'm gonna be honest. There is only one way I'm gonna sit there and piss on your grave, and that's if you do something egregious to children or to women.
I get it, but I don't have. But the thing is, they got court systems for that. They got God. God is the final judge. Like that's not my job. That's not my job. Like of course, I'm not gonna allow it to happen. If I could stop it, or if I could, if I see it, I'm not gonna allow it to go down. Like one time I was at the mall and this dude was in the bathroom, kind of beating on this little kid. I'm like, man, bro, like what are you doing, bro? I said, is this your son? There's no way this is your son. And he's like, man, I was like, yo, fam, come on, man. You out here in these white people mall doing this to this young guy. Like, come on, man. We can't be doing that. Like, I'm like that. So if I see some injustice and it's in my face, I'm gonna speak up and I'm not afraid to do that, right? I'm not gonna just let it go down like that. But and that might have been, he said it was his son, so it might have been his son, but I'm just like, hey, no way that's your son. You jerking that kid around like that in this daggone mall. That's uncalled for, man. That ain't cool. Be jerking that little kid around like that. That's wild. I was heated, man.
What we talking about? What we talking about? Jump or we talking about ass whooping?
What you mean?
Like, was he beating on the kid or was he like?
Nah, but you know how you just like snatching them around, like you know what I'm saying? Because he was
like a rag doll.
Yeah, like I'm like,
I ain't doing that. Yeah, that's too much.
Yeah, Romello 747 said throwing. Shout out to Romello 747. Appreciate it. What's up, Ignity? What's up, Free Zone Lou? Welcome to the show, good brother. How you doing today, man?
Hey,
what's up, man? Shout out to the philosophers and the philosophers in the building today. What's happening on this Sunday, man?
Philosophers. This is Saturday, man. This is Saturday, man.
It's a Saturday.
You a day in the future,
brother. I be working, bro. I just look up and the day is the day. My bad.
I forgot. I did the same thing too. Like, I feel you though.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So what's good, bro? I didn't catch the whole stream, bro. The first thing that I heard you say was the thing about how everybody wants to do what they want until the bill comes due.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's just a reflection of the time, bro. We live in like a credit generation where people want to rack up the credit card of life, but they don't want to pay that tab at the end of the day. And what it really shows is that, and I say this often, man, I think people are really afraid of freedom. Truly afraid of freedom. Like they're not ready for the responsibility of freedom. Everybody, because real freedom is not in doing whatever you want to do.
That's right.
The real freedom real freedom comes from mastering the consequences of what you do.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So if you can't do that, you're not really free, because when that bill drops, it's literally gonna leave you in chains. I mean, think about people who run up credit debt.
Mm-hmm.
It feels good when you swiping that card every time, but then fast forward a year or two, now you $20,000, $30,000 in debt. You feel the pain of that.
Facts. Yo,
you
this
know
is
what I'm saying?
too. This is the thing too. It has the freedom. If you are a free person, it has accountability and accountability and responsibility. You know what's crazy, right? You know when I became the most, surprisingly, when I became the most responsible blicky owner? When I got my concealed weapons permit. When I got my concealed weapons permit was when I began to be the most responsible. I've been around them blickies my whole life, But when I got my
Right.
concealed weapons permit is when I began to be the most responsible, the most conscious, the most aware, because now there's something real attached to it. It's documented, it's shown, you know what I'm saying, and it's traceable. So now I
Right.
gotta be extra, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, I gotta move a certain type of way. And that's you got the freedom to carry concealed legally, but it comes with the responsibility and the and accountability for your actions if you decide to get into some other shit. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely. Absolutely, absolutely. That's why,
Yeah.
people get mad at me. But I'd say I'd rather use my hands first before I pull the pistol, because if I pull the pistol, I'm gonna use the pistol. I'm trying to be responsible now. Don't get me wrong.
Yep.
I'm trying to be responsible, but you know what I'm saying? Like I talked about the other day where I got into it not too long ago with a woman at Target about a parking spot, right? And listen, she followed my ass all around the store, running her mouth all the way to the car, nigga. And I kept thinking to myself, if this was a nigga, this would have been something different. I said, you know what? I'm gonna start carrying pepper spray. I'm gonna start pepper spraying these hoes. I'm gonna start pepper spraying you, but I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna be responsible. I ain't even gonna go back and forth with you. Once you start doing that disrespectful shit, I'm gonna spray it in the air, get you out my way. So yeah, I feel you.
Hey, who gotta do 20 push-ups right now? Someone gotta do 20 push-ups right now. Shout out to Gas Mask. Who's responsible for those 20 push-ups? Is that you,
What?
Truck?
20
Gas Mask said
push-ups?
20 push-ups right now. I don't know who's
For
responsible.
what? Wait, y'all gotta explain why I'm doing 20 push-ups right now.
I don't know if it's you. I'm trying to figure out who is it. Hey, what's up, Ignorant TV? What's going on, man? Bishop J. Jermaine said, I would never piss on someone's grave. Me neither. Just me said, yep. Bygones be bygones. Yeah, I know how to let it go. Hey, yes, they were, but what are we doing now? Yeah, I get it, Bishop J. Jermaine. We're not behaving. A lot of us are not behaving like our predecessors or like our ancestors used to. We've got far away from that. But I think it is the mentality that it's every man for themselves, and it's the rugged individualism. I think it's that mentality that pushes us farther away from our ancestors and farther away from where we came from. What do you think about that, Freezo? Hold on, real quick, and then Truck you next. What do you think about that, Freezo?
That's a very profound statement. I would have to think about that a little bit more. Say it again. That you said hyper individualism goes
Yeah, right.
against what our ancestors wanted us to do.
Yeah, rugged individualism. Yep, and being so selfish and self-centered, and I got to get mine type attitude. I think the more that we get into that mentality and mindset, the further we get away from our ancestors. Because you got to think about it. Like, we really were a communal people at one time. Like, we really were a communal people. Like, remember the sayings that, oh, we used to leave our doors open and the neighbor would beat the kids and everybody, you know what I'm saying? We were some real cookouts, got doggone block parties. Even in the hood, we had block parties, bro.
Right.
Even
Man,
in
that's
the
crazy.
hood in New York, we had block parties where
That's
everybody come and chill, and we just be hanging out, playing music, and girls be jumping double dutch, and the dudes be running up and down the block. We play ball, play music. Man, we had block parties even in the hood. We're
man.
communal people, bro.
The fact that you even brought that bring up when I was in at the time, I was I was cool with this girl named Jasmine, and Jasmine was a girl I grew up with across the street in the trenches, right? And the only reason I even remember her was because of her great grandfather. Her grandparent was on the porch all the time, just watching us play football and stuff like that with all the other elderly people too. You know what I'm saying? On the porch. Damn, they don't even make porches no more like that. Ain't that some shit?
That's damn. I guess you're right.
I tell you what I wanted. Okay, so my immediate reaction to what you said, right, is that it really depends, man. Because I don't want to put on what I think that they fought for. Um, I think that they fought for agency of their future people. I just think that what we decided to do with the agency is not the same thing that they would have done that they did during their time. I mean, it's a different time.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? And what's the quote, man? Weak times make strong men make good times make weak men make hard times, something like that, right? We're just in that space. We're in the good times making weak men time. Like that's just the time that we're in.
I can see that. I said
Yeah.
before that we won't see none right now, but still the kids that's about 16 and under, that's where you really gonna see the real change. Like everything else after that, it's a very few that would, you know what I'm saying, make the right change, but a lot of them gonna be lost. Real serious.
Hmm.
A lot of them gonna be lost. So you
Yeah,
know,
because I mean, I would argue that even what our ancestors did was a form of individualism, of rugged individualism when it happened.
But
Because you got to think of you got to think about it, right? Like imagine, wait, well, I guess I'll take I'll take the slave angle because some people are products of slave masters. I don't want to get into that, but let's say you're a slave on a plantation, right?
Mhm.
Everybody's going with the flow. It takes a rugged individual like a Nat Turner, let's say, to convince everybody that hey, we could actually revolt. It takes an individual to do it.
Right, but it needs okay. So the individual is the one leading, but the collective, it takes the collective to bring about the change. You see what I'm saying? So the individual
Correct.
might be the one with the idea and the one leading the idea, leading the charge, but the collective are the ones that's executing whatever idea or whatever charge that the individual came up with.
Correct.
That's right. So I think it goes back to the collective because of course you don't want to have too many chiefs and not enough Indians. And think about that. Someone was on Instagram and they broke it down. Think about how many stands when we was young. I think it was Dan Calloway. Shout out to Dan Calloway. But how many stands when we was young talked about Indians, man? There was like 50 sayings when I was coming up that talked about Indians, bro. That we don't say none of them no more, right? I think we do still say too many chiefs and not enough Indians, but sitting Indian style. You know what I'm saying? Now nobody really liked Indian Giver. Like we was told not to say that.
Yeah, they did. I still said it, but yeah, yeah.
Remember Indian Burns?
Indian Burns, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot. That's wild, man. But it's like they totally erased us out the picture. But that's a whole nother story. Hey, J. Jermaine said when so-called black men go to the gun range to pop or buying guns or ammunition, we get looked at crazy. Like, what are you doing here? Yeah, I give you that. Yeah, that's true. Going in
Yeah.
sometimes it's a little spooky. I get leery sometimes with going to the range because I always, you know what I mean? You never
Yeah.
know. But
I mean, you get look. Listen, you gonna get looked at sideways, regardless. Listen, people gonna regardless or not. I don't care what status you are. People gonna always have something to say because of your skin color, regardless. You know. I'm just saying, beat them at that
Let
game.
him.
Beat them at that game.
Yeah.
That's that's
I mean,
it, man.
talk is cheap, man. An opinion is an asshole, bro. Everybody got one. So I don't really put too much value into people's opinions that don't affect me. Um,
I don't
especially in a day where like everybody's fighting against narratives,
know.
and the problem with narratives is that it's a nice story, but it doesn't necessarily reflect on what's going on the ground. So the people who are moving in this world are people who are not beholden to the overall dominating narrative,
That's a
because that
fact.
narrative will actually keep you boxed in.
And you hear what I always say, Freeze on Lou. I don't fit in any boxes. Hey, Jay Jermaine said after Gen X and some of the millennials, we have new Negroes. I can see that. He also said you
New
have
Negroes.
you have the freedom, right? You have the freedom. Actually, Angry Man and I was gonna have the new Negro podcast before. That is crazy. But anyway, you have the freedom. However, you're a black man. LOL. Even when me and my brothers go to the range, it's a problem. Yeah, it does seem that way. I get it. I get it. Hey, Mr. Center of the World said they don't even want us to know who we are or who our ancestors were. That's a fact. That's a fact too. And I agree. I've said this multiple times, and I think I heard what's the brother's name? Captain Tazaria, is that his name? Or recently say this. But how can you rely? I don't understand this whole DNA, and I know some of my brothers subscribe to that, and much love to y'all. But I find it fishy and leery the way my mentality and mind is set up. I cannot go to the people who are trying to keep me from knowing who I am to find out who I am. That just ain't gonna work to me. I don't see the logic in that.
I agree. Like, and it's so much, man. Like, see, that's the good part about the internet, right? Is that the things that they said was so true. So many people now are realizing it is false, false. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you a simple one, right? Cowboys, right?
Hmm?
All the shit that we think it, you know what I'm saying? White folks, they was cowboys and all this other shit. Come to find out, the first cowboys were black folks. Oh, us, right?
Hmm?
So it's like, but they don't teach that shit in schools. They don't teach none of that shit in schools, but they'll tell you, Woody, the first, you know what I'm saying, that Woody was a white man. No, that's not true at all. Oh my goodness, man, it's so much, man. That's why I say people need to really, like, instead of just going to these tourist cities, y'all got to travel the states, man. If you can just take, even just travel the states, dog. Travel,
Yeah.
find the right, like, when you get there, it's way different than what y'all think it is, man. See for yourself.
No, absolutely. Like, bro, living in the South and just talking to people from the South, um, the narrative ain't true, bro. And that, like, you be surprised how many. Hold on for a minute. I got a plane.
Yeah, you good. Oh, let me read this while you. Shout out to Andrew Taylor. What's up, Andrew Taylor? What's happening, people? I've been watching from the clouds, from the far. Shout out to you. Appreciate you, man. What's up, Pete? What's going on? What's up, man? Hey, black gun owners, no. Yeah, no doubt. Hey, listen, y'all help us reach our goal, man. Because of Bishop J. Jermaine, because of Emperor Kojak 33 the Great, Brandon 86, and Jay Lewis. We only need 24 more people to reach our goal. Everybody throw $5 out. Just $5, man. Help us reach our goal today. I really appreciate it so we can keep our show going on. And so we don't have to rely on no sponsors or no courtocracy. I'm gonna learn how to pronounce that one day, courtocracy. And then they don't have to tell us what to do and what to say and because y'all know, then it gets real ugly. It gets real ugly and start paying narrative painting. Yo, what say you, Friezo? Did your plane pass? Or did they get you? Did the mothership soak you up, brother?
No, I think they got him. Think they got him.
Damn.
Got him.
Friezo got
Damn.
If you're talking Friezo, you're muted. Did you get pulled up by the mothership, brother? They caught you on the way coming?
Nah, man, this plane is landing, so it's coming in slower. That's all.
Oh, snap. Okay.
Yeah, it took a little bit. But nah, man, like it's you know the narrative of of just, I don't even like the narrative of all of everybody, like all of black people's ancestors being enslaved, because it's not even,
It's true.
it's
Right.
not that clear cut. You know what I mean? Like
Mm.
it's just not that clear cut. Like there were, not only were there plenty of black slave masters, I'm not saying it was the overwhelming majority, but they just never get talked about. There were a lot of free blacks during the time that doesn't often get talked about. It always gets focused on this one group, right? And
Because we're
then
not
the other
black, we're
part,
indigenous. There's a lot of indigenous that have dark skin. That's what they really don't want to talk about. Okay.
but here's the other part that I don't hear a lot of discussion about, right?
Mm-hmm.
There was a whole century, even with slaves, right? There was a whole century of progress, tremendous progress amongst black people after they got freed.
Yes.
That never gets talked about.
And
it's
I
like
always talk about that though. I always
you
talk about that.
Yeah, I always got to talk
right,
about
right.
We can talk about the Reconstruction
Yeah.
when we were segregated. We were doing great. We were doing fantastic. We were thriving. But people want to make it seem like these were one-off places. No, they weren't.
No, it was hundreds.
They weren't. Yeah, bro.
It was
Yeah,
hundreds,
man.
and in a lot of places that y'all don't even know about. To the point where folks was so jealous of our people, of our real success, that they found a way and found they. I mean, come on, they only made like 3 movies of exactly what happened. They found a way
Mm-hmm.
each and every time, and it wasn't due to no other. It was just jealousy. And then if you look at it, after them same people that built, when they were trying to go rebuild, guess what they did? They kept their money. They ain't even they kept their money. They ain't even go. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't. They couldn't restructure. Now is you seen it? I mean, Manhattan. That's a prime example. So
yeah.
I didn't grow up in Manhattan, but I got you. Hey, what's up, JLJ504HD? What's going on, family? How you doing? Hey, KP said they gave you Martin. Shout out to that. Shout out to Martin.
my goodness.
But this is the thing. No, but this is the thing. Free zone, you're onto something. And that's what I'm saying when this narrative that so-called blacks never built anything. But this is the thing. We got to stop. Shout out to David M. I got to give David M his credit, right? Because David M, I used to say so-called black people, and I used to tell him all the time, man, I know. And he's like, yo, if you know, you got to stop saying black. And I'm finally to the point where I agree with him that we got to stop saying black, because it's a misclassification, and we've been reclassified like 7 times. And that's part of this confusion that we're under, Free Zone, because when you've been reclassified, and then moved around and migrated, things get a little bit fuzzy. You see what I'm saying? And so
Right.
I think part of it is getting our proper classification, and FBA is not it. FBA is not it.
You know what is? I'll take it even further back than that, and this is why I have somewhat of a push against the collective mindset, because when people talk about collective nowadays, they try to include everybody, right? Racially speaking. But even like before race was a thing, which is a thing that the white man made, I would reject the premise just on that as a black person.
Yes.
Like I think you're already playing into the game when you try to play the race game, when it's not even something that was created by it. You see what I'm saying? Like they didn't even create that shit, bro. Like
yes.
And because prior to that, you didn't build communally based on skin color.
Right.
Fully. You built it based on families. You would say, I don't know your last name, but I'm Izzy of the Band's family. Oh, the Band's family. I know the Band's family. They stay over, you know what I'm saying? And that was your identity. And everybody else was pretty much an outsider. It wasn't a bond based on skin tone at the forefront per se.
No doubt. Hey, shout out to C. Trail. How you doing, sis? Welcome. I know sometimes she got love for me, so I'm gonna show you love back. Good to see you, sister. What's going on? Aaron, how you doing, man? Appreciate you, Aaron P. Here in New Mexico, there are native people darker than of sub-Saharan people sees this white guy. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact, family. That's a fact. Thank you, Aaron. I appreciate you. Y'all be like Aaron P and support the show, support the stream. I mean, I really appreciate you, family. Thank you very, very much.
Thanks, man.
It don't matter what the situation, I'm just tryna climb any obstacle a nigga facing. See it through in due time. It's a marathon, you gotta pace it.
Yo, because of Aaron, we just need 23 more people, at least $5 a piece. Y'all help us reach our goal. Help us reach our goal today. I really appreciate each and every one of y'all. If everybody threw $5 at us, we have enough to keep our show going, and I really appreciate that. All right. Brandon 86 said, I'm Arkansas Indian. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to that. Bishop J. Jermaine said, those quote unquote slave owners were children of mixed race people, aka the slave masters who were freed people of color. Stop it, LOL. Okay. I mean, it's so convoluted. Go ahead, Friezo. You got it. It's so hey, TMKC, how you doing? Good to see you, sis. What's up, JLJ504HD? Good to see you. Salute. It's so convoluted, man. And it's really like, I would say that it is a personal thing. You know what I mean? And I think that maybe your journey may lead you a little bit differently than my journey, and my journey may lead me a little bit different than Trucker's journey. You see what I'm saying? However, I do think that if we can't trace our lineage back to Africa, then more than likely we are tied to this land. What do you think about that?
I don't think there's a problem with owning up to the fact that we're simply Americans. I like all of that tracing back to find your roots. We're so far removed from that at this point. We're Americans. I was having a discussion with somebody the other day, and they were making an argument. Just a friend of mine on the phone, and he was making an argument of, if things go left in America, that black people are the only people who don't have a home to go back to. And I kind of I disagree with him.
Well, it's here.
Rightfully so.
It's here. Like it feeds into the misconception of other groups. You know what I'm saying? Because Japanese Americans can't really just go back to Japan. They are Americans at the end of the day. A lot of them don't speak Japanese. They're not even connected with that culture, even though their name has Japanese in it. And it's not like they're like over there, they're just gonna be like, oh, you're Japanese, come on in. Like that, realistically, it makes for a good narrative, but that's not how that works. Same with the Hispanics, same with the whites. They can't just go back to Europe. As a matter of fact, the way Europe's looking now, you might as well stay your ass here. So a lot of this is that's why I go against certain narratives, because they make you think that you can't do certain things that you actually can. And that goes back to the freedom piece, just accepting the responsibility of freedom. But people will come up with all these different justifications and reasons why they should not pick up that tab, and they don't want to pick up the tab. And we've made a society that makes people feel that they don't have to pick up the tab, because they can always blame the system, they can always blame society, they can always rewrite history, they can always pretend like it's unfair, and somebody else will come in and be like, you know what, that is unfair, why not even it out? When all the while, the reason why you in the place you in don't even have anything to do with all of this history stuff. You made different choices, and your choices put you where you are today.
Well, let's explore that, because I understand what you're saying, and I do believe in self accountability. At the same time, there is a component of it as far as environment, and as far as the way that your environment shapes you, especially as a youth when you don't know any better. That has a component to play in it as well that I like to explore. Yo, shout out to Aaron Purdue. Appreciate you, Aaron. Thank you so much. And go to Chaco Canyon, New Mexico. See the huge Stone City. those dark natives built. Shout out to that. I would like to see that one day, but I guess we can.
Yeah.
Is New Mexico going through the same thing that Mexico is going through right now? Allegedly,
No,
with all the tourists and
not.
stuff like that.
No, they're not.
No,
They're
no, they're not.
they're not. No. Like people, like I like New Mexico. I'm gonna be honest with you. I like it. I like it, and he's right about the dark skin folks. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's pretty solid out there, but they don't. They don't. The only thing that I remember that's a big thing down there is that a lot of the farmers is being ripped off in New Mexico. That's our skin complexion. A
Hey,
lot of it.
shout out to Bishop James, man. I appreciate you, Bishop. Y'all be like Aaron and Bishop, man, and support the show. And Emperor Cole and Brandon 86 and Jay Lewis. Y'all support the show, yo. I have Nigerian, Cameroon, and Western Bantu peoples. No, I disagree. And listen, like I said, if you could trace your lineage back to Africa, of course, then you're African, right? You're African American. But if you cannot trace your lineage back to, meaning you talk to your grandfather, your great grandfather, your grandmother, your great grandmother, and none of them is saying nothing about no Africa, chances are you're here. You're from here. I'm just saying. But thank y'all very much. I appreciate y'all.
God damn it, I like the way you do bit.
I have some money. Some money.
Can't stop this money marathon, but they gon' try regardless. Can't stop this money marathon, but they gon' try regardless. Can't stop this money marathon, but they gon' try regardless.
Yeah, shout out to Quantavious Lamont. Yeah, it's a territory of the U.S. Yeah, I know New Mexico is at the same time. I know it's in the U.S. At the same time, what I'm saying is it's very close to Mexico, of course. And Mexico allegedly is having a lot of turmoil as far as gringos or people from the United States coming in, foreigners coming in, and they are the cartels and stuff allegedly are trying to run those people out. Allegedly. I don't know for sure, but that's what I'm hearing, right? Have y'all heard the same thing, or is that a mistaken concept?
It's like, if you want to be honest, Texas is having the issue for real, like on border wise. The bottom, like Brownsville and Laredo and El Paso, like in them areas, and then like I don't know, I don't think so. I don't think New Mexico is as bad as like Texas or California.
Did they cut my stream?
What?
I'm trying to see if they cut my stream because
Nah, you're live, bro.
Okay,
Yeah, you're
I'm
live.
just saying the numbers are like crazily dwindling. I'm like, what type of shit? That's crazy, but anyway. Hey,
Come back, everybody. Come back.
Yeah, if y'all want to change the topic, shoot me a 20 for the topic change. If y'all want to change the topic, shoot me a 20 for the topic change. As long as it's within reason, we got you. Shout out to the Robert Watkins. Yes, this is always the Snowball Show. Salute to you. Hey, good to see you. Let me see what
so Izzy, what did you disagree with what I said? Because I'm not discounting environment when I say what I'm saying.
Okay, tell me how you're including it. Maybe that would be better. Tell me how you're including the environment, whatever the case.
Regardless of, okay, so my personal belief is whatever environment you grew up in is your environment, right?
Okay.
But back to the narrative thing, there are narratives that have been produced that are designed to keep people in their environment, which ultimately affects the choices that they make.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Like there's people who are in such despair, even like kids. When you ask them what they want to be when they get older, they may want to be, let's say, a pilot, right? They want to be a pilot. But because of their environment and what they've been told, they figure, what's the point? This is my reality, which ultimately affects their choice to go into becoming a pilot. And what I'm saying is that narrative needs to be changed.
Nah, I got that. At the same time, I guess my premise is when you're raised a certain type of way under certain type of environments and you don't have an exposure to other things, then you believe that those things are true, and you believe those things are the right way to do things. Like, for example, a silly example. I remember this story by Zig Ziglar, and he says that every holiday his wife used to cut the ends off the ham, and they make the holiday ham. And then one day he asked the wife, he said, I call her the redhead, and I asked the redhead, hey baby, redhead, why do we cut the ends off the ham? And she said, you know what? I don't know. Papa, I don't know. And she said, well, let's ask mama, because mama, I cut them off because mama cut off. And then they asked the mama, and the mama said, well, I cut it off because the stove was a little too small, and I had to cut off the ends of the ham in order for it to be able to cook. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of times people do stuff because of their environment without any rhyme or reason. And it's not that they're bad people or they're necessarily evil people, but they're doing what they learned and what they were trained or conditioned to do. That's the impact of environment that I'm speaking of for that standpoint.
Absolutely. And because of that, they've rarely questioned why they do what they do. They just assume that that's because, like you just said, that's what we've always done. But it's like more along the lines of if what you're doing across generations, if you look back generations, 2 or 3 generations, right? And you realize that what you've been taught, that you've always been taught, has never been questioned, and you're the first person to question it. I don't know if you've ever been in that situation, but I have with my family, where it's like, yo, why do we have to live like this? Because all of that stuff is rooted in their identity.
Yes, it's going to be a lot of resistance and a lot of vitriol.
I'll give y'all.
Correct. Hold on real quick. Let him finish real quick. You got next, Trucker.
No. You literally completed it for me. Go ahead, Trucker. That's exactly the point.
I'll give you a better one. We watch it every day. Democrat. Anytime you question, every time you question, if you're not a Democrat, what do they normally do?
I got you. And Brandon Eddie says, I took my genealogy. I don't have no African in me. What genealogy did you take that they didn't put no African in you? Shout out to that. What genealogy program was that? If you get a map, United States, and get a map of Africa, put it together and see what you get. Yeah, I already did the knowledge on that. Listen, if you do what you've always done, you're going to get what you've always got. That's all I'm going to tell you. If you do what you've always done, you're going to get what you've always got. The definition of insanity is keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. It just ain't going to happen. Being a so-called black Democrat is the other black religion. Yeah, seemingly it is. But I'm going to be honest. I don't understand, and no offense to anybody, I don't understand how y'all could bang on either side. I don't understand how y'all could bang on a Republican or a Democrat. Like, I don't get it. Like, especially when y'all are mad and up in arms and ready to fight each other and delete each other over that. I don't get it.
You got people who I'm just gonna speak on our people, not even just people on our people right now, where their marriages is not even the same, dog. Or they even their relationship is not even the same. Folks didn't even cut off their own children. Folks literally cut off their own children for asking a simple question.
That's sad. Hey, shout out to Quantavious Lamont said, remember, this live raw footage is happening now. What's happening, brother? What's happening? Tell me what's happening, because I'm a little slow. Go ahead, Free Zone, you got it. I'm listening.
No, I have nothing to say. I agree with Trucker. Yeah. I just challenge people. I guess politically speaking, I agree with you about banging for either side. I would say that in the current landscape, if you have overwhelmingly, let's say I'm putting air quotes around this, okay, the black vote, air quotes, right? If it's overwhelmingly shifted to one side, that is a problem. You know what I'm saying? I think it's more beneficial if you have an even distribution on both sides that each side would have to feel that they have to fight for. regardless of how you feel about left or right, because I have issues with both. I would say me personally, I'm centered slightly off to the right.
Yeah.
That's me personally, but I think you do need because you have to, even politically, right? You have to calculate politically why they should be concerned with the black vote if that vote is overwhelmingly on one side. It's almost
Right.
like
If,
that's
if it's a basically if it's a given.
yeah. And so I think one of the positives that did happen, and I'm saying positive in a vacuum, is that this election cycle, you did have more black people overwhelmingly swinging to the right. Now I don't know what kind of result that would cause, especially like for the next election. I'm curious as to what the next election is going to hold, given that kind of shift. Because I do think the Democrats are starting to realize that their vote is not as the black vote is not as sealed as they previously thought it was. So,
Nor should it be, though. Nor should it be. Like I'm with you. I think that we should make them earn our vote if we're going to vote, and we should have something attached to our vote that's for us, by us, and in our best interest, right? And that's what voting and lobbying is for, right? A shout out to
correct.
KC5. He said, "Demo blacks gang bang bang." Yo, shout out to that. Yo, I appreciate you, man. And because of KP for KC5. We only need 20 more people. Y'all help us reach our goal today, y'all, so we can keep our show going. 20 more people, at least $5 a piece. Y'all support the show, support the stream. I really appreciate you. Thank you, KP from KC5. I appreciate you, man.
Thanks, man. I got money.
Yo, KP, wave in the back. I'll bring you up. Let me know it's you. Shout out to my man, and them KP for KC5. Welcome to the show, good brother. Good to see you. How you doing, man?
What's up, fellas?
What's good?
What's going on?
Hey, J. Man said, Trump said, y'all, there's no more election. It might not. Go
What
ahead,
up, KP? What up, bro?
Yo, what's up, fellas?
Yo, you know what thought came to my mind when y'all was saying that? I just realized though, your family used to accept having disagreements on differences, but I will give you this.
Right.
What I realize is that, you know, now in the era that we come up with, most of us is probably over 40 on the panel, probably, or 30s, late 30s, early 40s, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Have you noticed that most of your family members that quote unquote don't believe in Jesus or no religion, they can disagree on that. But if you disagree with that Democrat thing, nigga.
Listen, I got a certain family member that send me something crazy on Trump almost every day, and I'll just be looking like, yo, like, well, come on, like, what are we gonna do? Like, they make it seem like that man is the devil incarnate. And yo, it was crazy, right? And I think I got a clip, but they showed how, and Bizzle said it best. Shout out to Bizzle in this rap. Y'all was just hanging out with Trump all this time. Y'all was buddy with Trump, but they had an Instagram post where they was playing Bizzle in the background, and it showed all these celebrities, all these high-powered, high-profile so-called black people, entertainers, politicians, all kinds of people right around Trump, hugging him, kissing him, loving on him. And then when he become president, now nobody rock with him. Like, come on, man.
Hey, Izzy, that shit happened overnight, bro. I remember watching that shit in real time. Like people like Snoop, Ice-T, and all them, bro. That was all hugged up on Trump.
Yeah.
Like
Diddy,
overnight.
Diddy,
yep.
all of them. Russell Simmons, all of them. Yo, I don't know if you know, Trump did the forward to at least 15 rappers' books. At least.
Yeah.
He did Russell Simmons was one of them. Diddy was another one of them. Of note, he did the forward to most of their books. Like, yo, everybody was loving on Trump before he tried to run for president, man. That was their guy. Remember Celebrity Apprentice?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm in the Trump International. Ask for me. You
Hey,
know.
one of Jay's most famous lines. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Great.
Yeah.
it's just people are fickle, man. Like it just is what it is.
But I
Well, you
don't
know,
understand why though. Like, see, I don't like is when they put out the night, like what Stephen A. Smith was talking about, I think yesterday, right? Like you so focused on this Trump dude that you're not even doing your own damn job. Like you telling people you want nobody ask her what she want. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a damn. Like, yo, I don't give a damn. What I like to see is 500 million being sent to HBCUs. I like that. That's what I want to see. I want to see some shit where money actually go somewhere for. I don't care if it's a dim or if it's a pub. Right is right, wrong is wrong. You know what I'm saying? A lot of
Yeah.
this why everybody is up and on for real. Like this whole shutdown. Like again, you trying to cover medical expenses and all this other bullshit for these folks, but y'all wouldn't even do this for American people or even our people at all. Y'all opened up schools, all of that, all of a sudden, but y'all wouldn't. Folks been asking for years, not one thing. Now all of a sudden they got brand new this, they got brand new that. Like that's why people just like people went up in arms, but people gonna run.
What's that AC Bull one? I think that's been proven not to be accurate. That's been proven not to be accurate from what I've seen. Trump has sent more money than Biden. Just for the record.
Money
Trump was the one that signed it in first after Obama. Trump was the one that signed it in first. So if I think it did carry over to Biden, but Trump was the one that signed it and enacted it to give them to release those funds, because I think they was already supposed to get a certain percentage, but they was only getting a percentage of what they were supposed to get. And Trump, if I'm not mistaken, I could be mistaken, but I think he opened it up so that they could get a lot more of what they were already supposed to get. So,
I mean, last time I checked, Biden was sending $50 million for country for condoms. So, yeah, I don't want to hear
that stuff, I don't know about that stuff. I don't know. I don't know how true that stuff be, and I don't know how we could fact check that stuff. Like that stuff be weird. Do y'all believe that stuff be true, like what they be saying, or do y'all think that that's more just political mudslinging? KP, what do y'all think? Like the stuff that they're talking about, the condoms to this place, or the Transformers stuff at this place, or the whatever weird arbitrary shit that they're sending millions of dollars to all these other countries for. Do y'all believe that that's true and accurate, or do you think that's more political mudslinging? And why or why not?
I think partial of the stuff be true. They just mix a lot of stuff in it.
To sensationalize it so that people
Yeah,
will go against it.
and the bad thing is, bro, like the reason why we can't get nothing done as quote unquote black people, because if you throw racism on anything, it's a wrap. Niggas gonna go full emotional. It's a wrap. Like the funny thing is that like it's funny though because like black people can watch all the sports they want to watch, basketball, football, baseball.
it.
They'll point out the racist owner of it and everything. For their favorite team, they gonna throw that cap on, cuz they gonna throw that cap on. They ain't gonna throw that hat on. They gonna rock it. They gonna make a new fit with it. You know, they gonna be clean it in the board of health. And then the next moment they gonna tell you Donald Trump a racist.
Yeah.
But they you fan all.
Hey, that's a fair assessment. What say you, Freezon? You there? Yo, Freezon. I don't know. He must be having some technical issues. What say you, Truck?
President.
Oh,
I really don't.
hold on, real quick, truck. You just got back in free zone. I don't know what's going on with your phone, but go ahead. Say what you said over from the beginning.
Well, I just heard what KP said, right? And I agree. And maybe maybe I misheard him, but I do think that people think logically until the point that race is thrown into it.
That's what he said, basically.
Okay, that is what he said. Okay, and that's why I'm saying, like, I don't really care if the president is racist or not, because a lot of that is really do be speculation. The question becomes politically, what can you get done for you
Right.
or you and your people? Like Ice Cube is a great example of what he tried to do.
Yes.
You know, like when he tried to go to Biden and try to get some shit done. Granted, he was kind of a novice in the game, just trying to make change. He don't really know how politics works, but I think it still proves, bears the point that they closed the door on him. The Democrats and them closed the door on him, whereas Trump was actually open to hearing what he wanted to say. I agree more with that kind of mindset, where it's like go to the person who is willing to actually do business. I don't really buy into all of that, but such and such is a racist because as it has been proven, you could go back to any of these politicians' history, and they'll probably say something that could be interpreted or just flat out just be racist.
Facts. That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So it really points to like more of the like, what are you trying to get done, and who can you convince to have it done for you?
No doubt.
Because a lot of this politics shit be smoke and mirrors.
That's 100%. I agree. Hey, listen, y'all, we got 27 minutes. We need at least 10 people in 27 minutes to keep the show going. Okay. 27 minutes. We need at least 10 people, at least $5 a piece in 27 minutes to keep the show going. Okay. Y'all throw $5 at us, support the show, support stream. Dope discussion, deserve dope donations, compensation for the conversation. Let's do good business. My guy, J. Jermaine said, I did my genealogy test in 2020 because on my father's side, he had a passing father, meaning that his father could pass as white, I believe, I'm assuming, even though he was a Negro. I did it because of the religious pastors never taught us about us. Okay, shout out to you. Shout out to my man Andrew Teller said, must be the must be the red tie is. Oh, it's the red tie that's been getting everybody worked up, kind of like a bull. Like they put that red that red thing in front of a bull. That's hilarious. Yo, shout out to HT Bold. One salute to you. It's different when someone has the power to F with your life. So you think that's what it is? I don't think that's what it is. You think that it's because Trump as president had the power to mess with people's lives? I don't think so, especially not the elite and rich. I mean, come on. He would have been the person that would have been for them, right? J. Jermaine said, disagree with the Democrats, especially if it has a black face, mostly black women. Ninjas will cape hard. Pause. Yeah.
That is a fact.
That is true.
That is a real thing, dog. Real thing.
No doubt. He said, AKA Deion Sanders and his son shaking my head. Yeah, they did him dirty. Go ahead, KP. What say you?
People that complain about that situation is one thing, the Deion Sanders situation, right, with the son, right? They did him wrong, right? Okay, cool. But remember, I mean, let's just be honest. Tampa Bay got a black coach. Mike Thomas a black coach. He could have picked him. Okay. If hold on, let's think about this. If you really
the coaches don't really pick the players though. It's the GM or the owners that pick the players.
But Izzy, Mike Tomlin been in the league for 20 years. He ain't got no power.
Don't matter.
Okay, all right. Now let's just play this out. Let's just think about this, because people is really asking for Shador to play for Cleveland right now. Like they can't tell that Cleveland is a dumpster fire.
They learned that Thursday when they watched that game.
When they watched Joe Flacco go to Cincinnati, it looked good, right?
Good.
So,
I ain't no hold.
So, bro, they're trying to get Shador killed if you put him in the game right now. If you want him to get killed, put him in there and see what happens. Because evidently the Browns don't got no weapons. Joe Flacco just proved it. They ain't got no offensive line. So what do y'all want to happen to the boy? Y'all want to cry after something happened to him? Because that's what's gonna happen.
Damn.
I mean, I'm just looking at it from a bigger perspective. All this emotionalism that niggas have when something don't go their way, that gotta stop. That gotta stop.
Well, I mean, that happens a lot. I ain't going. And plus, you got to take into consideration too, right? You can tell the difference from a team that was highly motivated to a team that ain't got that. That's just like I'm just ready for the season to end.
Mm-hmm.
The season just basically started not too long ago.
Yeah, bro.
Bro,
Serious. I'm serious. Look at
Wait, hold
Miles.
on, KP.
Chuck,
Let Chucker finish real quick.
I'm
Let
just
him
saying,
jump in.
if you look at the play, look how they playing from the beginning of the season to it just started, but they like I'm ready to give up because they see what's going on. Like they know what's going on. They've been waiting for Shador to get in, but they don't see it. And then on top of that, you know what I'm saying? Like even your leaders, bro, Miles Garrett and the one that they didn't show, where the dude was talking about well, I don't even know what it's like to win anymore. He said that on he said that. I don't even know what it's like to win no more. And I was doing an interview, you know. So they listen. They don't got the motivation no more. They ready for the season to end. They ready for it to be done and over with.
That's sad. Jay Jermaine said true. Go ahead, KP. What say you, bro?
you know, it's interesting because no matter what, because if he would have went to a better team, which he could have, because he went in round 5, he could have went to a much better team. And to hear the story of them saying that they didn't want to go to Baltimore is crazy to me.
Well, he wouldn't have
He would have got to play though.
Okay,
He would have got to play. I don't think he would have got to play at all.
Hell, at all. Come on, Lamar Jackson's a beast. Come on, bro.
Look, he's great. He's MVP, but he's been hurt too. So all I'm saying is this: I would rather him go to Baltimore with some weapons and a competent general manager than Cleveland.
Well, that's true.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah.
So like we have to
Cleveland
stop.
would quarterbacks go to pasture.
Cleveland has been killing quarterbacks since they
delete,
came back to the
yeah,
league.
delete.
Since they came back to the league for the last 25 years or 30 years,
yes.
every quarterback's career has gone there to die.
Yes.
We call it in Ohio. We call it the retirement team.
That's a fact. I'll give you
That's
that.
what they
I will say that.
That's what we call it. We call it the retirement team because we know every great player, and they have some great players. All right, great players. Once they go there, it's over. It's done. You know, like look at Baker Mayfield. Look what happened to him.
They traded him. They traded him.
And guess what? He doing this thing.
Johnny Manziel, but even though Johnny Manziel never really got right, but yeah, I got it. Hey, shout out to Romello 747. Appreciate you, brother. Let me read that. Shout out to my man Romello 747. He's a Bangkok. Y'all be like Romello 747. Support the show, Sports Stream. Because of him and Bishop J. Jermaine, I think we just need 8 more people, at least $5 a piece in the next 19 minutes or so. 19 minutes to keep the show going. Okay. Here's a gem for the stream. Go to Woodrow Wilson's presidential term and look at the congressional acts and policies. My keyboard is on standby. Check that out. Deep. Appreciate you. Check it out. Thank you to Bishop J. Jermaine. I appreciate you, family. He said, but you have Negroes who think Shador Sanders will turn water into wine. Well, no, it's not that, but come on, man. We gotta admit. Now, listen, I'm not a Browns fan, obviously, evidently, right? We have to admit that Shador was done dirty. There's no way that he should have fell all the way to the 5th round. He was actually slated to be the second quarterback to go in that draft. So the fact that he went all the way to the 5th round is political. It is politics, and there is some biases because they didn't want the involvement of Deion Sanders in whatever program or whatever they were doing. Let's just be honest. I think it has more to do with that than race. The fact of, that Shador was like, he's ready, he could do this and he could do that. And then his father, I think that's what it had to do with. What do y'all think?
I ain't even gonna just say Deion Sanders. I'm gonna say that every Colorado player that went to the draft got shitted on. Every last one.
Well, no, not what's the name didn't.
Who?
Travis Hunter went first. How did he get shit on?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Travis Hunter. Yeah. Yeah. I'm talking about. Besides that, I'm talking about. You
But
had
he
Jimmy
went
Horn.
first. So you did this. I got it. But yeah,
Jimmy
but Travis
Horn.
Hunter went
Jimmy
first. So.
Horn was definitely shitted on. Right. LeJounte Wester, Shallow Sanders, uh, 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 Bentley, Will Shepard, bro. They in the NFL right now showing their asses. Like they showing out. So and the only reason the people even talking
Oh, he
about,
went second?
huh?
Oh yeah, he went second. That quarterback went first, right? What's the quarterback there? Yeah, my bad. He went second. I'm sorry. I'm
Ward.
sorry.
So even Cam Ward,
Cam Ward. Cam Ward.
Cam Ward went first.
even
Did Cam
said,
Ward go first? Hold on.
yeah, yeah,
Cam Ward went first to Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
That's
because y'all keep saying Cam
And then
Ward.
Travis Hunter went to Jacksonville, number 2. My fault, y'all. My fault.
Cam Ward even said out his own mouth, "Yo, we already knew that one of us was gonna be either first or second, either way it go." You get what I'm saying? And he was like, "Yo, first chance he get when the time comes, he gonna do his thing." The only reason is like I ain't never seen in my lifetime somebody who is literally predicted to be number 1 or 2 go to the 5th round or not to be drafted at all. I've never seen that in my entire life. Am I the only one?
No, no, you're accurate. I mean, that's an accurate statement right there.
That's why it's so big, because it's like it's not really about football, bro.
Of
Y'all
course.
on y'all emotional shit, and y'all affecting, y'all doing a lot of grimy stuff, and stuff like this make y'all. It shows who you really are. Just put it like that.
But it's not. But I don't. But can we put it on race? I don't think that's a racial element. I don't think it's racial just because they happen to have a melanated skin tone. I think that it's more so based on the fact that of who his father is and whatever perception that they have about his father's involvement.
Nah, I'm gonna put it on race on this one.
How could that possibly be on race when
Because the same thing Eli Manning did, the Mannings, if you want to put it the same way. Guess what? When they were sitting there talking about we not going to this team and don't nobody drop. Guess who was saying that? The father. The father was doing the same thing. They even, matter of fact, they during the draft, they said it out loud. Hey, father said he ain't going to this team. He only going to the Giants. Guess what? He went number 1. They doing it right there. Listen,
with the nephew
now with Arch Manning right now.
with the nephew, yeah.
So that's why I'm saying that. And it's not just the Sanders. Look, Marvin Harrison's son. How did that go? He ain't even, you know what I'm saying? Anybody's child that has a father behind them, they give problems to. And it's normally black folk. I mean, normally, black folk. That's all I'm saying. I'm just looking at the pattern. You know? That's all I'm doing. That's it.
Interesting. We'll see. Hey, yo, we just need 8 more people. 8 more people, at least $5 a piece. Y'all support the show, support the stream. Arch, yeah, he's straight trash. He said Romello said straight trash. What's up, Scrap Skrill of the Road? Dion wouldn't have had nothing to do with the team. He would have to worry about coaching Colorado. Well, but I think he made a statement, or they claimed he made a statement about his dad or Dion made a statement about he's going wherever his sons go. That's what I think he said. He said something to that degree. I think I heard a soundbite that said that, right? If I'm not mistaken. But you know how that is, man. What you think, Free Zone? Free Zone, I haven't said that in a while. What you think, Free Zone?
I don't even know what y'all talking about. I mean, I'm in and out with the Dion thing. That's why I've been quiet. So,
okay.
It's not even in my wheelhouse.
What's going on, Roswell's cool. HC Bo 1 said the country was built on racial hierarchy. It's always about race. Well, yeah, I could say since the inception of America, yes, I could say since the inception of America in 1776, it has been about race. I can give you that. Um, but if you're talking about this country as far as this landmass, then no, that's not accurate. But if you're saying if your premise is since the establishment of the United States of America, we the people in 1776, I would have to agree with that. Is that what you're speaking of?
Man,
Because I mean that's just accurate. Go ahead. What are you saying, Chuck?
hey, who they play this week? Who they play this week?
Man, bro, I don't know. I have not been watching any football at all. I have not watched. I watched Alabama, and that's it. You know, I watched the Tide, and that is it. I haven't watched an NFL game. When they did that stupid kicking and stuff, with that stupid kicking stuff that they was doing in the beginning of the season, I was through then, and you're through. I was like, what is this? This is weird.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you, dude. Last week, boy, Missouri was putting them. Boy, they was putting the hands of God on y'all players. Ooh, they was lighting y'all up. They was sending niggas out on carts and everything, boy.
We
They was
still
not
won the
playing.
game, though, right? All right. Okay. Did we
They,
still win? Did we still win the game?
oh, y'all, a win
Did
is
we
a
still
win.
win? Did we still win the game?
You got the win.
Did we still win the
I
game?
think
Yes.
it's a close game. It was a good.
But we still won, right?
Still won. Y'all still won.
And we beat Vanderbilt too, didn't we?
I don't know.
And we beat Georgia too, didn't we? Yes,
Well,
yes, we did. Shout out to the Tide.
oh,
Shout out to the Tide.
you know what?
Roll Tide, roll Tide.
Yeah.
Hey, the so-called Negro, the so-called Negro problem didn't start till 1870s. Of course. Because we started getting back into our own territories and our own lands. And after the Tide, come on, man. I think you should send me some more bread for that.
Yeah, that's kind of wild. The Tide.
Not they better out, man. Listen. Well,
hold on, Chuck. Go ahead, freeze on. Hold on, Chuck. Go ahead, freeze on. What are you saying, bro?
No, the Tide. After Tide is wild.
It is. Go green. It's okay. It is wild, man. Bama ain't shit. I said it. Damn. Now, listen. I'm not gonna say we ain't shit. I'm gonna say we're not quite as strong as we have been in the past. But to say we ain't shit, we dog walk dog on Georgia. And y'all only came back in the what's Bama's record? I think we like if I'm not mistaken, I think we're like 7-1 or something like that. Let me see.
Give me a second.
We lost the first game to Florida State, if I'm not mistaken. But let me look it up just to make sure.
I'm looking it up right now. You were talking crap. Let's see.
Hold on, we won.
Y'all 6.
Yeah, but we went for 18. We went for 18-6 though. But I'm talking about. I'm talking how many games we won. I'm talking about.
Talking about in this season.
Y'all
Yeah.
5.
It's 5-1, I believe.
5-1, yeah.
Yeah, y'all 5-1.
So we ranked 3rd in the SEC.
My wife is a Bama fan. I can't stand that shit, bro.
Roll Tide, baby.
I can't stand that shit, man.
Yeah.
Like if they don't blow a team out, if they ain't winning by 20, she pissed.
Oh, we about to play Tennessee. Oh, we about to play Tennessee. Yeah, I know she was pissed last week. We only won by a field goal.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, boy, but that's because Missouri.
That's that bullshit, bro. Like, she's like, we only up by 3 touchdowns. Damn it! And I'm like, come on, man. Like, it's 3 touchdowns. She's like, no, we don't play like that. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
so for 3 more touchdowns.
We're 6-1. We're 6-1.
I thought it was 5-1.
We played. Look, so Florida State is 1. Lamar. We played Lamar. L.A. Monroe. That's 2. We played Wisconsin. That's 3. We played Georgia. That's 4. We played Vanderbilt. Is 5, and Missouri is 6. So we're playing Tennessee today. So we're 6-1, soon to be 7-1. Roll Tide.
Okay,
man.
I stand corrected.
Listen.
Corrected.
Y'all listen. Y'all won. A win is a win, but man, they was exiting y'all players off the field.
It's okay. We put this exit off the field. We beat the
man this week, dog, because they was getting removed. They was not playing with y'all. They was hit.
Come on, man. Why you bringing up old shit? Hey, listen. If y'all
That
want to keep the show going, because Trucky getting on my nerves, we need 8. Hold on, Truck. We need. Hold on. Let me see what we need, because you got me confused, Truck. You got me messed up right now. You got me messing up. Let's say that. Let me see. We need. Shit. What we need, Trucker? What you do, brother? Shit.
You need to stop it. Y'all need to actually not get.
Nah, hold on. We need 8 more people. We got 7 minutes. We need 8 more people in 7 minutes to keep the show going. If not, we're gonna close it down in 7 minutes. So go ahead, talk your shit, Trucker. Go ahead, cause
No. I mean, listen, hey, y'all still ranked. Y'all doing y'all thing. You know what I'm saying? But Lord, last week, boy, y'all need a God's hand.
Uh-oh. Hey, I got to drop is. I'll holler at y'all, man. Salute to you and Trucker. Peace,
salute to
everybody.
you. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you coming through, man. Hey, shout out to JD97. Thank you to my sister, Vixen Forever. Thank you so much, sister. I appreciate you, Vixen Forever. Oh, but I'm sorry. That was KP for KC5. I'm sorry. I'm just giving. But shout out to my sister, Vixen Forever anyway. Much love and much hearts. All right. What's up? Keon, what's going on? What's good with you, Keon? Scrap Skill of the Real. Never was a Bama fan. Well, listen, I live out here, so roll mother freaking tide. What's up, Marcel? Allen, what's going on with you? Hey.
That's mercy.
Yeah, folk just be hating on Bama. They do. What's up, JD1975? What's going on, man? Bama's record is 6-1, Romello. 6-1. We lost to Florida State, and Jay Watts gave me the business. Don't worry. Jay was giving me the business because we lost to Florida State the first game, but we ain't lost since then. We got a little bit of our head together. We came all the way back from 18th, ranked 18th, 11th, and 18th to now we're ranked number 6. So we getting there. You a Big Ten man? Shout out to that. So good. Huh?
I definitely got a challenge today again.
Yeah, we're gonna play Tennessee. Take me to another place. Take me to another land.
Lord, have mercy.
Hey, yo, did you see the new underwear that Kim Kardashian has? The Skims?
The what?
Trucker, look. Look, at Kim Kardashian new line, bro.
Man,
Hold on, Chuck.
Some
hold
weird
on, Chucker. Look. It's super weird. Are you looking? Hold on. Look. Yeah, hold on. Super weird, bro. Let me take this down. All right, fair use. Check this out, just for you, Trucker. You're gonna get kicked out of this. That's faux hair. That's public hairs. Public hairs. Let's go.
Faux hair thongs, a line of micro thongs made to look like pubic hair in a variety of colors. While we're all for freeing the bush, this isn't the feminist moment Skims might be pushing it as. Instead, it's a pretty nefarious continuation of the Kardashian family's, and Kim's in particular, history of selling specific body norms to their fans. Kardashians have largely made their careers and their massive empires off of selling a very particular body image, fashioned after their own. For a long time, this has meant a sculpted hourglass figure, free of normal bumps and movement, pumped with filler, and essentially hairless. And they've pushed this image as the natural ideal until recently, denying any use of enhancement or plastic surgery to obtain them. And this has been dangerous. Now it feels like they're pivoting to yet another ideal to market and sell. 2023, Skims also released the viral nipple bra. Nips should be freed. The issue is marketing these products as necessary or a fashion statement after having and continuing to frame real bodies with full bushes and non-airbrushed nipples and boobs as imperfect and having to change in the first place. It feels pretty gross and exploitative to encourage women to pluck and tweak their bodies to then try to resell them on all the imperfections they told them were wrong. What do you think of Skims' new faux hair thongs?
So, Trucker, can you see this? These are the bushy haired thongs, bro. They're thongs with a bush on the front of the thing.
I'm gonna talk about, man. You know what? Just Lord. I'm just done with women. I feel bad for y'all. I feel hey fellas.
Wait, whoa, partner, hold up. What you mean you done? Hold up, wait.
I'm just throwing hand.
Wait, whoa, partner, whoa. Pause, man. Nah, nigga. Hell no. Pause. Pause, my brother. Pause.
Are you done with women and you're going to what exactly? What's happening?
I feel bad for the young dudes because it's like y'all can't take them serious no more. Like they out here really selling gonorrhea lipstick now.
And bushy
and,
hair
and
thongs.
bushy thongs. Like, and man, like who's attracted to that bull? Like, bruh, like y'all just listen. I feel bad.
They sold out too, Trucker, by the way.
I know,
Just
and guess who was the first people to buy that shit? Our people.
no,
Just
please
the
tell
front
me
line.
no. No, I don't know.
You
I
know,
hope not. I hope not. I cannot see no black women's with that.
Listen.
I cannot see no black women's with that on, Trucker. Come on.
Don't be
Trucker. It
surprised.
was the white women's. It was not the black women. There's
Right.
no way in D hell black women's bought that. So
I
this is what I want y'all to do, brothers. Listen. I want y'all, if your girl came home with some of them bushy skims, them faux public hairs, thongs, I want y'all to tell us about it. Don't show us no pictures because that's your lady, but just tell us about it. And I want to see, because I don't think no black women's bought that. I think 0 black women's bought that.
Man,
They sold out in like 5. They sold out real quick, but I don't think no.
I know. Yeah, I know. You know what's crazy?
What's that?
It's the same shit happened with the gonorrhea lipstick and all that shit. So yeah, I won't even be surprised. I guarantee either by Christmas time or springtime, you're gonna see a lot more of them cow skin wearing. I don't know what to call these.
Shout out to Narrative Dollars. He said, bye bye. I don't like nothing with hair. Hey, listen, that's the new line. So, hey, I don't know. Trucker, what's your last words? Because I guess the people don't want to keep the show going. The people don't want to keep the show going. So, what's your last words, good brother Trucker? Yeah.
I mean, hey, listen, don't be. Hey, try your best not to be like Sweetie. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't let them shit on you. Don't let them shit on you. Don't no pubic hair.
Public hair.
Public hair.
Yo, I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. Shout out to Trucker Yell. Thank you for coming through. Listen, man. Shout out to everybody that supported the show, man. I guess y'all don't want to keep the show going, but I appreciate it. Thank you to Brandon86. Thank you to Jay Lewis. Thank you to my guy, Bishop J. Jermaine. Thank you so much. Thank you to Romello747. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you very much to Aaron P. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you very much to Emperor Kojak 313, the great. Hey, listen, and to KP from KC5. I really appreciate y'all. Yeah, them Kardashian gimmicks, man. Them Kardashian gimmicks. What's up, Raheem Ali? Yeah, Bama playing Tennessee. Nah, not right now. The game come on 6:30. 6:30 Central Time. I think 5:30 Eastern Standard Time. That's what time the game comes on, I believe. Hey, Raheem Ali said, Happy Man says some sisters already bushy. They don't like razor bumps. They won't need those. LOL. Shout out to that. Appreciate you, bro. Listen, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, which means 6:30 my time. Hey, thank you very much. Hey, man, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, family. We a little shy, but I appreciate you, fam. Thank you so much to Greg Cap. Yo, thank you, fam. Yo, we a little shy because we needed 8 more people, at least $5 a piece. So if you want to keep the show going, if you can add another 20, I will. I'll give you a couple minutes because you did that. Hey, the panel is maybe open. All right. We just need $20 more, and we will keep the show going. But thank you very much, family. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much for supporting the show. Mayor 963. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, man. Salute.
God damn it, I like the way you do business.
It don't matter what the situation. I'm just tryna climb any obstacle a nigga facing. See it through in due time. It's a marathon, you gotta pace it. You can't press rewind, you get left behind. Just grind and the rest be fine, 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 fine. No matter what the situation, I'm just tryna climb any obstacle a nigga facing.
Yo, because of Mayor 963. Listen, if y'all donate $20 real quick, I'll keep the show going. Because Mayor sent me 20. I appreciate you, family. We need 7 people overall, $5 a piece. If y'all doing it like that. But as far as if one person shoots me 20 because it was 8 people, $5 a piece, I will keep the show going for the 40, and then we'll just try to reach our goal, which would be 15 more people, at least $5 a piece. However y'all want to work it out, y'all let me know. Y'all got about like 7 minutes. I'm 7 minutes. Hey, them white and Arabs bought that bullshit. Yeah. I can't imagine no sisters buying that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I cannot imagine no sisters buying that stuff. I just can't. I can't see it. I can't see it with a 27-inch Zenith. You heard me? I can't see that. You know what I mean? But man, oh man. If y'all want to keep the show going, we'll keep the panel. We'll open up the panel. The link is pinned to the top of the chat and everything. We do need $20 more in 7 minutes. Other than that, I'm gonna shut it down. I do appreciate everybody who supported the show. Thank you, Mayor, for coming through with the clutch with that 20 ball. Thank you. Preferably through the Cash App, y'all. If y'all be so kind, if y'all don't mind, if y'all be so kind, support through the Cash App, man. Help us out.
Two guns with me, I hope niggas play. I was once told jewelry and nice clothes don't mean you getting money. That's something that a broke nigga said.
Break bread or fake dead, break bread or fake dead. Just don't play around, we get down, 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 down. Break bread or fake dead, break bread or fake dead. Just don't play around, we get down, 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 down.
Let's do good business. Make the Cash App ring during the stream.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Support the show. Support the stream. I mean, yes, sir. You already know what it is. Y'all know it's here. We're in the Badlands. We're in the Badlands, coming live from the Badlands. You know what I'm saying? We up above it all. Hey, this is an actual place. This is an actual place. This actually exists. Yeah, this exists. So when you get a chance, man, go touch you some earth, man. Touch you some earth. Travel around, see the sights, enjoy the scenes. You know what I mean? Get in tune with reality of the nature of life. You smelling what I'm telling? Are you smelling what I'm telling? Okay. Again, thank you to Bishop J. Jermaine. I appreciate you, family, coming through like you do. Thank you to Romello 747. Thank you to Aaron P. Thank you. Thank you very much to Emperor Kojak 3 and 3 the Great. Thank you very much to KP for KC5, Brandon 86, and Jade Lewis. I really, really appreciate y'all tuning in, tapping in, supporting the show. If y'all like to continue the show and open the panel back up, we only need just one person, $20, 6 people, $5 a piece, however y'all want to do it. And we will open this thing up. Yo, so we were talking about the cost, right? So we know the price, but a lot of people don't weigh the cost, right? And when it comes time to pay the bill, they want to dip out on the bill. They want to dine and dash. They want to dip out on the bill. But unfortunately in life, you can't you can't dip out on the bill. So how to avoid the trap? I'm gonna give y'all a couple of actionable things that you could do to avoid the trap. Define non-negotiables. Hey, 3 values you won't trade. Example: truth, respect, long-term trust. Run the future audience test. Will the people want you 5 years from now? Applaud this, if not pass. Money with terms is not free money. Money with terms is not free money. And this is ways of evaluating the true cost of things, right? Meaning like decisions that we make, meaning that things that we do, meaning like plays that we do, right? So ask, what behavior does this paycheck buy from me? Build a delay muscle, meaning 24-hour rule before saying yes to anything that flatters your ego or spikes your fear. I think that's really important, right? Being able to have delayed gratification is one of the number one attributes of being successful in this world. Being able to delay your gratification, being able to put off having to be satisfied in the moment, being able to take a second and really think about what's in your best interest is of the utmost importance, right? Legacy ledger. Track choices in 2 columns. Revenue today versus reputation tomorrow. Revenue today versus reputation tomorrow. If the right column shrinks, go a different route, right? So if your reputation tomorrow shrinks, go a different route. Environmental check. If a norm pays well because you'll be someone you're not, the door is the most valuable thing in it. If a norm or a room pays well because you'll be someone that you're not, meaning you are basically selling your soul. You're basically selling yourself out. You're basically not being true to yourself for $1. If you're in a room or in a circumstance where you're not being true to yourself for $1, find the door, find the exit. The exit is the most valuable thing. And on that, we're going to exit. Yo, I appreciate y'all showing love. Thank you so much for y'all showing love. I really appreciate you. Thank y'all. Thank y'all very much. We're going to build my sister. Shout out to my sister, Just Me. We're going to build. Hit me up and let me know when is a good time. I appreciate you. Probably Monday, I think we said. Yo, so shout out to each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all for supporting the show. We'll probably be live back at y'all tomorrow. I'll probably do another show tomorrow. So make sure y'all tell a friend to tell a friend. Make sure y'all like, y'all share, y'all subscribe, and support the show, man. Because without you, there is no show. Don't listen to these charlatans, these philosophers spouting all this philosophy. They lying to you. We out.
Discussion, deserve dope donation, spread love through compensation. Cheese fed up the dope. Yeah.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.